Bub. It's an online advice show. We give people free help online. Stupid fucking cat. You're not very smart. Oh, you're not very smart. Oh, you're not very smart. Oh, you're not very smart. 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 Hey, you know, chill the fuck out, bugger. There's nothing going on. Meow. Fuck you, give me those eyes for.
The online advice show.
Doc Fairground just subscribed. Xbox Reset Redemption.
Yeah. That is so true.
The online advice show.
Alexandra just subscribed. Meow.
Thanks a lot, Alexandra, for the Tier 1 Friendship Package for 5 months. Really great stuff. Thanks a lot, Doc Fairground, for the Tier 1 Friendship Package for 13 months. Yeah, really great stuff. It's online advice show. We give people free help online.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Emilio underscore 1213 cheered. X200, Hi Toad and Booger.
Hello, Emilio and Stacy. We're here doing online advice reps, picking up the cat, picking her up, setting her down, picking her up,
Online
picking her up,
advice
picking her up,
show.
setting her down,
Sewerdu just
setting her down.
subscribed. How did you get green so fast?
This is just how I look. Oh, bye, Booger. See you later, Lamigator. See you later, Lamigator. She is small. I think she's relatively medium-sized, but I'm quite large, so she probably looks quite small herself. In comparison, you know. No, it's not poop. It is not poo. It is not poo. There's no poo here. Okay. You talking about Taylor Swift? No, we're not talking about Taylor Swift. Talking about the cat Booger Lamau. I ordered some groceries from the Costco earlier today, and I had kombucha included in the grocery cart. And the dude brought a 4-pound box of chicken wings instead. So that was pretty cool. Upgrades? No. Even trade? No. It's not about the money. It's about the fact that I already had chicken wings in the cart. Like, I already
Online
ordered
advice
chicken
show.
wings.
Themsley just subscribed.
So, I don't have anywhere
Hi
to put them.
Toad, glad you are doing.
I literally don't have anywhere to put the chicken wings. You got free chicken wings. No, I think he just picked up the wrong. I don't know what the fuck happened. But either way, the chicken wings have been thrown out because I literally don't have anywhere to put them. So I didn't have any space because I had already ordered another bag of chicken wings. Cooked them all up. I don't have anywhere to fucking put them. Even if I cooked them, I don't have anywhere to put them. I got 2 fucking rotisserie chickens. Why not just make them? I don't have anywhere to put the cooked chicken wings either. The fridge is already full. I ordered shit from Costco. It comes in big packages. You know, you order 5 or 6 things from Costco and your fridge is completely full of shit. Do you not have a fridge? I have a fucking apartment fridge. It's small, dude. I couldn't fit another 4 pounds of chicken wings in there. I wasn't expecting 4 more fucking pounds of chicken wings. Give it to a food bank. They don't. Are you fucking insane? Here you go, hobos. Here's a bunch of warm, uncooked chicken wings that have been sitting on the counter. Here you go. I don't know how you're gonna fucking cook them, but maybe you can get a stick and make a fire somewhere. Cook them over a fire with a stick. You know? Like, I would appreciate. They don't. Yes, they're a box of uncooked chicken wings, dumbass. I just said, how are they going to cook them? A, I don't think they accept perishable items at the food bank. B, how the fuck would someone who's homeless or whatever utilize the fucking chicken wings? C, you can only put those things in the fridge for like maybe 2 days until like you're seriously dealing with like you're treading the fucking line, you know. You have uncooked chicken wings in your fridge for 2 days. You're playing with fire. You're playing with fire. Take a gamble. You know, eat them raw. No, they're gone, dude. They're gone. It is what it is. I wanted the fucking kombucha anyway. How long can apple pies stay in the freezer? I don't fucking know. I'm never going to eat one of those fucking things. I'm not microwaving a fucking dirty old McDonald's apple pie and eating it. Okay? There's no scenario you couldn't polish 4 pounds of chicken wings tonight. You're insane. Why didn't you throw the pies and freeze the chicken? Because the freezer is full. The chicken wings are on, or the pies are on the door of the freezer. Like, there's still no space. And you know what happens when you put too much stuff in a freezer? Nothing gets frozen. Oh. First world problems, LOL. No, what I'm saying is, well, yes, it is, right? But it could have been avoided if the guy had just gotten the right thing. It smelled like fucking cigarettes all day today in the fucking apartment. Fucking terrible, you know? Just fucking horrible. Someone's banging shit outside. This place is going to hell. The entirety is going to hell. You should stop smoking that. I don't smoke cigarettes. Do you have everything delivered because you're too famous to go out in public? No, I don't know how to drive and I don't own a car. Why don't you move? Aren't you rich? Luna Pander, if you could choose between paying $3,000 a month and $1,000 a month, which one would you pick? Regardless of the environment. Let me tell you a secret. Every city is a shithole now. Every city's a shithole now. Right? Why would you pay extra to live in a different shithole? What's the point? What's the benefit, dude? You're not getting anything. Why would you even smoke cigarettes? You can't
Online
even use them as
show.
seasoning.
Captain_Swordfish
What?
just subscribed. 4 months of tier 1 friendship package, worth every penny.
Great stuff, Captain_Swordfish. Really great stuff. Thanks a lot for the tier 1 friendship package for 6 months. Thanks a lot, Themsley, for the tier 1 friendship package for 10 months. It says, hi, Toad, glad you are doing. Great. Really great stuff. I would like to smoke a cigarette, but alas, I quit. 我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是
West
Sulu
225
Joe.
thanks a lot for
Sulu
the fucking
Joe.
gifted subs.
Oh, really great stuff. Okay. West 225 IQ. He's the smartest guy in the room. 20 fucking gifted subs. Very professional behavior. Very professional behavior. Yeah. It's online advice show. Yeah. It's online chicken wing fiesta. It wouldn't have been an issue, but I already ordered a 3 kilogram bag of my usual wangs, you know. I already ordered a 3 kilogram bag of the usual wangs. Normally it wouldn't be an issue. You know, but I don't have extra room for 4 more kilograms of chicken wangs. What's that in pounds? I believe it's around 8 pounds. The fuck is a kilogram? 454 grams or so. So there's about 2 point something
Online
pounds
advice show.
Sir
a kilo.
PPPoo69 just subscribed. My toad baby is due. Expecting it to be 20 pounds.
My toad baby is due, expecting it to be 20 pounds. Great stuff, Sir PPPoo69. Thanks a lot for the tier 1 friendship package for 9 months. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. It's online advice show. Yeah. Why did he give you extra wings, though? Well, Bripple, I ordered something that came in a box, and the boxes look very similar. So I assume he grabbed the wrong box, or he grabbed the first box he saw that looked like what I had asked for. And then, or I also have another theory. My other theory is that his wife asked him to get chicken wings at the Costco, and he brought the wrong box upstairs instead. So now his wife's going to be real pissed at him when he gets home tonight, and he doesn't have the chicken wings.
Number 15, Red Tack
His wife's going to be real
Imaginary
pissed.
escapist cheered. X200, I feel like you've had a rough time with chicken wings lately.
Yeah.
Didn't they cancel your whole grocery order the last time you wanted wings?
That is so true. That is so true. Last time I ordered wangs, they just canceled the grocery order. Yeah, just entirely. They just turned it off. Fucking super fucked up, dude. How much do you pay for your burner phones? What the fuck? Who the fuck is a burner phone? What are you, a fucking 16-year-old who sells pot? You know, people just use iPhones for that these days, right? I think even drug dealers use iPhones these days. Gonna go to a 7-Eleven and fucking buy a burner prepaid flip phone. You use your real phone for the show. It's a phone. It's a fucking phone number. It's real, yeah. It's a fucking phone number. You know. What phone do you use in regular life? A fake one? All my phones are real. Phone, so real, so real. I see you judging and bumping with your iPhone 5. I don't have an iPhone 5. I wish I was that cool and retro. I wish I was so cool and retro that I had an iPhone 5. Oh yeah, my iPhone's 15 years old. I still have the original one. Just the regular iPhone. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the thing doesn't turn on anymore, but I still carry it around. The thing doesn't even connect to a cell tower anymore. It's completely broken. The antenna in it doesn't even work.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Sir Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo 69 cheers.
Thanks, Mr. Pee-Pee-Poo-Poo.
X200, if you are looking for an alternative to a phone, may I suggest using facsimile with the Xerox all-in-one printer B225/DNI.
I am not going to get a fax machine, and I'm not going to use it. Honestly, who the fuck still owns a goddamn printer? Who the fuck still owns a fucking printer, dude? Me, here comes the slew of fake comments. Here comes the sea of fake fucking comments for people who apparently own printers. You people don't own printers. You don't own a fucking printer. When's the last time you printed something? When's the last time you fucking printed something? Honestly, be honest. 6 months ago, LOL, yesterday. What did you print yesterday, huh? I print daily. You motherfucking liar. You lying ass motherfucker. You don't print daily. I print daily, he says. Shut the fuck up. You don't print daily. What do you fucking print? What are you fucking printing? Print tributes. Okay, this guy's sick in the head. I own 6 printers. That's not a... Don't brag about
Online
that.
advice show.
Beach Harmerkso just subscribed.
I print
have
money.
a nice printer and print daily.
I have a nice printer and print it. What are you printing? I'm a tutor, so I print homework sheets. That's different. Businesses don't count. I print Amazon return labels because I'm hard to please. Don's, I hate to break it to you, but this is going to come up in your performance review. I'm going to tell somebody at Amazon that you've been doing that shit. Sounds like you've been returning a lot. And my close personal friend and my employer, Jeff Bezos, I don't think he'd like to hear that. I might have to make you an offer you can't refuse. You're being sent to Walmart to shop from now on. You're banned from Amazon. Enjoy getting your shit from Walmart, bitch. That's fucked. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. No sympathy for refunders, man. I'm lying. I refund shit from Amazon all the time. I'm lying. Yeah, I lie. Yeah, I lie. I mean, come on. Who doesn't fucking return shit to Amazon all the time? 90% of shit on there breaks as soon as you buy it. Hello, bugger. Shit, if I do it. Shit, if I do it. I be scamming that subscribe and save. Shifty Rogue, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Because if they wanted to not allow you to do that, they would force you into a 3-month deal or a 6-month contract, you know? They wouldn't let you cancel if they didn't want you to just order it once, you know, once a month, you know? Hey, it's not our fault. That's how the website works. Meow. Hey, Buggy. Hey. You got a nice pink little nose, don't you? They're betting on you to forget. Yes, Q Money, that's absolutely true. They are banking on the fact that you will forget, and you will end up with like 6 packages of toilet paper by mistake. Which happens. Big box stores are paying up the ass for overstocked inventory. They'll refuse your return and just pay you. Yeah, didn't I kept seeing and reading things that apparently Target has been they aggressively bought patio furniture and it never showed up, and then now they have all this patio furniture that they can't get rid of. We've got too much patio furniture. Target has too many hot Cheetos. I don't think there's any amount of too many hot Cheetos. People like hot Cheetos. Okay, those will sell. Those will sell eventually. Hey! What are you eating, bitch? Hey, what is that? Is that a little bug? Oh, what are you doing? Wait, psst, what is that? Hey! What is that? Why are you playing with it, you psycho? Hey. It might be like a spider or something. Psychotic little bitch cat. What is that? What is that booger? This thing? That's what it is? Piece of dust. What is this? What is that cat? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was like flailing around a piece of lint. That's my fault. I haven't put together that new vacuum yet. What are your thoughts on CERN launching at full power today? Who cares? The place isn't real. Oh, there's just a big elaborate scam to get government funding. Yeah, it's a cassette tape, yeah.
The online advice show.
Eris the K Goddess just subscribed. Love Toad and Booger so much. Toad, what other groceries do you get delivered? Interested for some reason.
Rotisserie chicken, chicken wings. I don't know, just random stuff. Ooh, I got French onion chip dip. That's gonna be good. I don't know. Whatever I think of at the time. Yeah, random chicken, assorted chicken, yeah. Like my freezer mostly has chicken in it. I've got a big bag of chicken thighs, a big bag of chicken breasts, a big bag of chicken wings. I got rotisserie chicken in the fridge. Just assorted chicken, just different chicken, all kinds of different chicken, every type of chicken you can get. You know, basically if you were to re-amalgamate all of the chicken parts I have, you could probably make 10 or 15 chickens out of how much chicken I've got in the freezer. You could probably reanimate 10 or 15 chickens. Do you like chicken? Who doesn't? Who doesn't like chicken? It's relatively inexpensive. It tastes good. It goes on everything. You can prepare it in multiple ways. You know. do you think about eating ass? Ever since I started streaming, I haven't been so poor that I needed to eat ass. So these days I don't really eat much ass because I haven't been that down, down on my luck in a while. When you used to go to the food bank, and the employee just bends over and says, "Yeah, eat my ass," and it's a 45-year-old man named Robert, and you have to pull his pants down. The worst part is he doesn't even pull his own pants down. Robert, he makes you pull his pants down, and you have to sit there and eat his ass to get any kind of nutrients. So, it's not fun being poor, man. It's not fun being poor. When was the last time you got a hug? I don't like it when people touch me, Ed. Don't try and touch me. Don't get into my bubble and try and touch me. You keep your hands to yourself, Ed. For fuck's sake. God damn it. Take that shit to one of those damn booby streams. We don't do that touching stuff here. You better not be touching yourself. 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 Hands up, everybody. Hands up. Hands over the blanket. Hands over the blanket, everybody. Hands over the blanket. You better not be touching yourself. What if I am fat? What if? What if you're fat? Wait, this is one of those booby streams? Listen, if I could afford to wear clothes, I would. It's just things are getting really expensive these days. How can you wake up and justify spending $5 or $6 on a shirt? That's like a gallon of gas. What would you rather do? Wear a shirt today or drive your car? What would you rather do, huh? Wear a shirt or drive your car? Which one is it, Piamp? Which one is it, Piamp? Joe Biden is super sensual. That's pretty cool. Interesting information. Joe Biden is super sensual, as in like in a sex way. Like, does he do you have feelings for Joe Biden? When you see him on the TV, when you see Joe Biden on the TV, and he's like, when you see him doing that, does that turn you on? Does it turn you on when he stutters and can't talk?
Online advice show.
General Mute Kip just subscribed. Corda_ gifted a tier 1 sub to General Mute Kip. They have given 55 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks a lot, Corda_. Thanks a lot, Hillary Clinton's emails.
Hillary Clinton's
really
mails
$1,000
cheered.
donation. Really
X1000.
Very professional stuff, Hillary Clinton's she-mails. Really great stuff. Joe Biden, when he gets up in front of the podium and he goes, "I used to watch the TV, and a movie used to cost a nickel. Someone ought to grab that Putin feller and box him around the ears. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my wife?" The guy's a dullard, man. He's gone.
The online advice show.
Our boy Wallace just subscribed. Really great stuff, Joe.
Thanks a lot, our boy Wallace. Thanks a lot for the Prime sub for 10 months. Really great stuff. Thanks a lot, Hillary Clinton's emails, for the $1,000 donation. Really great stuff. It's online advice show. We give people free help online. People on Darknet think Joe is a double. And we have detected a schizophrenic in the chat. Joe Biden is a body double. Why would they need to do that? You know? Why would you need to
The
do that?
online advice
Booger,
show.
what is that?
Whiplash 8
Booger!
just subscribed. Lingling
What are you
2021
doing?
gifted a tier 1 sub to Whiplash
Don't
8.
make me come over there, bitch. What are you doing? I think she's like shadow biting. She's like shadow boxing but hunting. She's like biting at the ground, but there's not anything there, and then she's pouncing on it and jumping on it, and then she runs. She's like pretending to
The
kill
online
something.
advice show.
X Battle Pig just subscribed. True story. Toad has to be in the fitness protection program because he's banned for life from every Golden Corral and hometown buffet.
Yeah, phantom mouse. Yeah, she's like hunting a fucking invisible mouse. Thanks a lot, X Battle Pig, for the Prime sub for 6 months. Really great stuff. What? In the fitness protection program, because he's banned for life from every Golden Corral and hometown buffet. I've never even seen any of those places in my life. Thanks a lot, Ling Ling 2021 for the Tier 1 friendship package to Whiplash 8. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. It's online advice show. People on Darknet think, stop, I've heard enough. Yes. They are like Sizzler. I like how you think I know what a fucking Sizzler is. What the fuck's a Sizzler? When's the last time you shit your pants? 2017, I believe. I believe it was 2017 was the last time I shit my pants. And that's because I had the flu, and it wasn't really like a shitting, it was more like a shart. A little bit of diarrhea leaked out. Fever dream in bed. That was years ago. That was years and years and years ago. Haven't done that in a while. Have not done that in a while. Posted on poop. No thank you. Sizzlers is an American thing. I'm going to Google Sizzlers, and if I don't see something interesting, you're getting banned. It's... I'm just seeing a whole bunch of those iron plates that come out sizzling. Was that the whole point of Sizzlers? Did everything come out on a sizzling plate at Sizzlers? Was that the whole point? I have to be honest. I have to be completely honest. If you're getting dinner with someone and they order one of those plates that's sizzling as it gets to the table, I never want to speak to you again. I'm never going to speak to you again. You order something that comes on one of those plates, it's fucking embarrassing, dude. Everyone in the restaurant's looking at you like you're a retard. Sitting there ordering the retard sparkler plate. The fucking...
The online advice
like
show.
fucking clapping
Apache
like a fucking
Master 22 just
walrus,
subscribed.
dude. Yeah, food go fizz. Yeah, food going fizzle. Like, you fucking look like an idiot, dude, when you buy it. You fucking look like an idiot. Thanks a lot, Apache Master 22, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 8 months. Really great stuff, Apache Master. Really appreciate it. Yeah, don't touch the plate, it hot. Yeah. And also, don't eat your food because it's still cooking. Your grease is splattering everywhere, fucking flying up into your eyes and shit. And fucking sitting there with a hot-ass fucking iron plate. And you're like, well, I gotta wait 15 minutes to eat my fucking fajitas. You guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. No, go ahead, guys. Yeah. Don't wait for me. You know? What about the poo-poo platter? What is a poo-poo platter? I don't like the way that sounds. I do not like the way that sounds. Poo-poo platter.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Chinook cheered. X200, is it possible to get surgery where I can shoot blanks? Cum is too messy.
No, I don't believe so. I don't believe a doctor would do that on purpose. I don't believe a doctor would do that on purpose. I do not believe a doctor would do that on purpose. It's like one of those things. It's like that. You guys ever seen that guy on Instagram, the Black Alien Project guy? You ever seen him on Instagram? He had like one of his fingers removed, and he has like horns, and his whole body's been tattooed black, and his eyes have been tattooed black, and he walks around at night making clicking noises like the Predator does. He had to like go to like Russia and shit, and like he had to go to all these fucking places to get all this illegal surgery done because no one, like no real doctor would do it, you know. Oh right, yes, he got the fingers. He got the fingers attached. That's right. So his shit looks like this now permanently. His shit looks like this now permanently. And he walks around at night. He looks like an alien, and his shit looks like this. And he does weird alien shit, dude. But like, fuck it, man. If that's what fuck it, man. If that's what you want to do, then fucking go for it, I guess. You know, if that's what you really want to fucking do, then go for it, I guess. You know, who's anyone else to stop you from completely ruining your life?
Number 15, Red Tack S.
It's _ Banhammer cheered. X200, despite their size, the interesting thing about baleen whales is they eat smaller food at a larger volume. In other words, they consume tons, literally tons, of krill or small fish, instead of a few larger fish.
Yeah.
Dolphins, on the other hand, eat a variety of fish and crustaceans, like shrimp. The types of fish they eat depends on where the dolphins live and what's available to them.
Yep. That sounds true. That sounds entirely true. Whales do that with their baleen. So long, thanks for all the fish. Askers. What is an asker? You mean askers are pox? From the episode of House, where it was not smallpox, it was rickettsial pox? What's your favorite video game? My favorite video game is when you shut the fuck up and you subscribe to fucking non-sub pussy bitch. That's my favorite video game. I'll play it right now. I'm playing it right now. Oh, I lost. Fuck off. So Amy Schumer eats krill. Okay, come on, dude. Amy Schumer is not a fucking whale. She's not a fucking whale, dude. She's a fat cow. It's different. She's not a whale, dude. She's a big fat fucking pig. At least whales are majestic, you know. At least whales are majestic. You see a whale in the ocean. They come out of the water, they breach the surface, they splash.
At whoever asked if Booger can see the TV. Most cats and dogs see in like 300 FPS and TVs are in 60ish, so it just looks like garbage to them.
So you're saying I should get a high... You're saying I should get a high refresh rate?
Advice show.
Alpha_door just subscribed. Since you called me a no-sub pussy, I had to sub.
Well, there you go. See? Was that
Number 15, Red Tack
I won the
S.
game.
It's _ Banhammer cheered. X200, did you know napkins are pieces of material used to politely remove food from one's face and hands?
I did know that.
They are also known as face towels and serviettes, and are most commonly manufactured white, as the color symbolizes cleanliness and gives a fresh feel, and are typically made from fabric that can be washed and reused, or paper that are usually disposed of after use.
Yes. It's Banhammer. I have to be completely honest. I did know that. I have to be completely honest. I did know that. I have to be honest. It is so true. Face towels. Cleanliness is next to godliness. When was the last time you hung out with Lena Dunham? If I'm ever in the same room as Lena Dunham, I am going to close my eyes, and I will focus all of my energy to spontaneously explode. I will collapse into a quasar, and I'll achieve my planar form, and I will leave a black hole in the room, and the city block will be sucked into the black hole, and then I will ascend up to space to achieve my ethereal form with all of the coalesced mass that I've received, and I'll use that and I'll expel it out, and I'll be the genesis of a new world, and it'll be the best world on Earth because Lena Dunham isn't fucking there. It'll be the best world on the planet, or it'll be the best world in the universe because fucking Lena Dunham won't fucking be there. That's the plot of Mormonism. I guess I'm a fucking Mormon. Hamburger world.
Don't be ridiculous.
Kekwan donated $2. Just about a year ago I set out on the road seeking my fame and fortune, looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad and things got worse. I guess you will know the tune, oh Lord. Stuck in Lodi again.
Thanks a lot, Kekwan, for the $200
Online
donation.
advice show.
Makes a lot of sense.
Ashley Viles just subscribed.
Thanks a lot, Ashlyn Viles, for the Tier 1 Friendship Package. Really great stuff. It's online advice show. It's online Mormon show. Hamburger Helper Hell. There's nothing wrong with Hamburger Helper. It's for the average home cook. Because Hamburger Helper comes with everything you need. Just add hamburger. You know. You mean subpar home cook. That's average.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Aites cheered. X200,
Yikes.
a meteoroid is a small rocky or metallic body in outer space. Meteoroids are significantly smaller than asteroids, and range in size from small grains to 1 meter wide objects. Objects smaller than this are classified as micrometeoroids or space dust. Most are fragments from comets or asteroids, whereas others are collision impact debris ejected from bodies such as the Moon or Mars.
That's great information. That's great information. And how can you hate Hamburger Helper because the little fella in the commercials is always so nice. He's a little hand, and he's going to show up and he's going to say, "Hey, how's it going? You got noodles and beef?" And then you go, "Yeah, Hamburger Man, I do have noodle and beef." And he's going to go, "Well, let me drop some of this dust in here." Say, "What's in it?" "Yeah, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I'm going to put this powder. I'm going to put this suspicious powder in your food. I'm going to pour a whole giant packet of suspicious powder in your food." "Oh, thanks, Mr. Hamburger Helper Man. Really appreciate it, Mr. Hand Guy. Happy go to sleep, wake up with sore butt." Okay. Dude, that is fucked up. My teeth don't look like that. That is so fucked up. My teeth don't look like that. They're fucked up in the back, not in the front. Fuck you. Hamburger Helper, more like Handburger Helper. Handburger. How come they don't call them handburgers? Be honest. How come we haven't been calling them handburgers this entire time? They're not made of ham. They're not made of ham.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Luna Panda cheered. X200, I moved into my new apartment a few days ago and my roommate has posters of furries and a furry flag hung up in his room. What should I do?
What is a furry flag? Is that something I should be worried about? Is that like some kind of extremist flag? A pride flag with a big paw in the middle. It's hard to really hate furries because they're so funny. It's hard to really hate furries because they're so funny. You know? A fucking gay pride flag with a paw in the middle of it? Like, come on, dude. Like, that's absurd. Posters of furries. It's just too funny to really hate.
The online advice show.
Really great stuff,
Bach32
Seabach.
just subscribed.
Really great stuff, Seabach. Thanks a lot for the Tier 1 friendship package for 19 months. Really great stuff. Oh, yeah.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Gagagagagagagagula cheered.
Thanks a lot,
X200, Victor Navorsky, a traveler from the fictional country of Krakosia, arrives at New York's
Krakosia.
John F. Kennedy International Airport and
Great
learns
movie.
that a coup d'etat has occurred back home.
Great movie.
The United States does not recognize Krakosia's new government, and Victor is not permitted to either enter the or return
Krakosia.
home as his
Krakosia.
passport is no longer considered valid. Because of this, Customs and Border Protection seizes his passport and return ticket pending resolution of the issue.
Great movie. The Terminal's quite a good movie. In fact,
The online advice show.
Mach3333 just subscribed.
thanks a lot, Mach3333, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 14 months. Really great stuff. In fact, the other day I watched the entirety of the movie Terminal on TikTok. The video had, I think it had 46 parts or something. So I just scrolled through and just watched 46 parts of it. Watched like the whole movie on TikTok. It's just one of those things that shows up and it's like part 1 out of 56. And you're like, well, may as well check the channel. If he has all the parts uploaded, maybe we can have a good time. You know? And it was a good time. It was a great time. Nothing better than sitting around staring at the TikTok. As an Oklahoman, I too miss the Tiger King. What does that have to do with being from Oklahoma? Did you watch the whole movie on the toilet? No, I did it in bed. Okay. I did it in bed because my bed's quite comfortable. Speaking of bed. Amazon Prime Day is coming up. And I'm thinking I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to buy a TV.
Number 15.
The only question is,
Red
how
Tack
big is
S.
65 inches?
Leonerd42069 cheered. X200, how's it going, pimp? Greetings from the humble squid.
Thanks a lot, Leonard42069. How's it going, humble squid man? Not big enough. Fuck. 65 inches is so nice. 65 inches is about 40 inches. Get an OLED. Well, yeah, you know, we're not gonna compromise on picture quality here. 65 is plenty for just you. So you're saying if there was a guest, I would have to have a 130-inch TV? If I had a guest over, would I need to have a 130-inch TV? Is it more sizes depending on who's over? Might as well go 80 inches to be safe. You don't want to be a bad host. Well, no one ever wants to be a bad host. The last thing you want is for someone to show up and your TV is only big enough for you. That's really the last thing you want is to, and you're gonna sit there. I'm sorry. I thought it was big enough. Should I go out and buy a new one? You know, you have 2 people over and you've only got a 65-inch TV. You know, you're gonna look like a fucking idiot. Sorry, not enough TV to go around. Yeah. Maybe they should have brought their own if they wanted some. That's too much to ask of a guest. It's much too much to ask of a guest to have them bring their own television. BYO TV. That's way too much to ask. Just don't get Amazon Fire. Why not? Those are the cheapest ones. 65 inches is 165 centimeters, if that helps. I know, but I have a measuring tape. When I think about it, when I'm sitting there, I'm like, how big is it going to be, 65 inches? If I'm going to buy a TV, I want you want a good viewing experience. Maybe 75 is the choice. You know? Maybe 75 is the choice.
Zarathish donated $20. I bet you can't pronounce Eyjafjallajökull.
Flyayokel. Flyayokel. Thanks a lot for the $2,000, Zarathust. Really great stuff. Now, usually I don't scam, but I've got this thing going on in my throat. My throat's all thrashed up. So I'm going to give you a very rare IOU, Zarathust, okay? 2 for 1. At a time when I can shove the microphone down my throat. So you get a 2 for 1 pass. There you go, Zarathust, okay? I won't forget. 65 inches diagonal, so it might be 45 inches wide. I don't think they do that. I don't think that's how that math works. If I got a 75-inch TV, do you think Lena Dunham would block the whole TV if she stood in front of it? Because really the issue is finding a TV that's wider than Lena Dunham. Finding a TV that's wider than Lena Dunham. Are you feeling any effects from the vaping? I just started and I'm a little nervous. Nervous about what? I've never felt any negative effects from vaping. I threw up aggressively the other night and I scorched the shit out of my throat with abusive stomach acid. That's why my throat isn't working properly.
You scheduled throw up for Wednesday. You did it on Monday?
No, I rescheduled Wednesday for Thursday. Saturday was an impromptu. But it's already not as bad as it was yesterday, so we're doing pretty good. Yesterday was pretty
cool. I'm going to have to reschedule again. Can't make it to throw up and vomit on Thursday.
You're not going to be able to make it on Thursday. What are you doing?
I'm saying if you can't make it, because you've already thrown up a few times.
Is that your mind talking? You guys can hear that?
Don't break the illusion for him.
I didn't think you fucked whales. I'm not fucking a whale. I'm saying, if Lena Dunham shows up here and she's being a bitch, is she going to be able to stand in front of my TV and block it? Because if I'm like trying to see the TV and she's blocking the whole thing, then that's an issue. Make her leave. Is she 5'7"? I think she's 5'7" wide. I think that bitch is 5'7" across. Don't be ridiculous.
Zarathusht donated $20. Otorhinolaryngologist.
Thanks a lot, Zarathusht, for the $20. Otorhinolaryngologist. Laryngeologist? That's a big word. Ding. Otorhinolaryngologist. Ear, nose, and throat? Is that what an ENT is? That's what they're called? No wonder they call those motherfuckers ENTs, huh? What's the doctor going to be like? I'm going to send you to my buddy. He's an otorhinolaryngologist. And you're going to go, am I having a fucking stroke? Hey, you better call the stroke doctor, because I didn't understand a word you fucking said.
The online advice show.
Larry Fisherman 117 just
Thanks a lot, Larry
subscribed.
Fisherman.
This stream helps me come.
Really great stuff, Larry Fisherman. Thanks a lot for the Tier 1 friendship package for 3 months. Roku doesn't even have browsers and Twitch. Fuck Roku. Okay, so people are saying Amazon sucks and Roku sucks. EMT. So what's the census here is that it's Google Chromecast is the correct move? The only option is Google TV. What about Apple TV? People seem to like those.
It's like there's 50 different fucking customer reps in your chat fighting about which is the best one.
Do any TVs come with that inside, though? No, but isn't having an external processor better because it would be faster, stronger, better? Ew, pissy paws. Ew, you got litter on your pissy paws. Ew. Gross. I'm gonna make your tail touch your head. I'm gonna make your tail touch your head. I'm going to make your tail touch your head. Bonk, bonk, bonk. You don't like that.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Reformedly cheered. X200, what up my shooter? How the block been treating you? It's DeMarcus BTW hi. Anyway, should I wear pants or shorts tomorrow? Hee hee.
Thanks a lot, DeMarcus. It's going quite okay. And the difference between pants and shorts depends on what you're doing tomorrow. You know. It really depends on what you're doing tomorrow. Because I can't tell you if you're going to wear pants or shorts. Because I don't know.
Online advice.
Bailey 2112 just subscribed. Penguin Lord gifted a tier 1 sub to Bailey 2112.
Thanks a lot, Penguin Lord TV, for gifting a tier 1 friendship package to J Bailey 2112. Really great stuff. My cat's name is Booger. Her full name is Booger Lamau. She is a sneezy sneezer. She's a sneezy bitch. She do be sneezing, though. She be sneezing big time. She ABS. Always be sneezing. That's basically her main shit. That's her main hustle and everything. Always be sneezing, you know. With a smart TV, you are buying future obsolescence no matter the condition of the screen. What does that even fucking mean? You're saying that they're just going to break the TV? Oh, Booger Garbage Lamau. Yeah, that's right. Her full name is Booger Garbage Lamau. I wanted to name her Garbage, but people didn't like that, apparently. It's because she is a garbage cat. She is garbage. Oh, plop down, little Bobby. Oh, little Baba. Oh, little Baba. If it can play porn and music, it's good. Well, the thing with porn on a television is that you can usually cast it from your phone to the TV. So you can just cast the porn right up there. You can just send it right up to the screen, you know. I feel like a loser watching porn on TV. You've never truly enjoyed a good jerk-off session, JOS as I call them, unless you're watching porn on a TV at some point.
And standing up in front of the TV.
Getting really, really close. What bug? What is it, Buggy? Toon gets it naked. Bill Miller is standing in front of his TV in the living room on acid, masturbating, and his wife walks in.
Bill.
Bill. Bill, 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 Bill. Bill Nye the Booger
The
Guy.
jack-off guy.
Bill Nye the Booger Guy. Bug, bug, bug,
Don't be
bug,
ridiculous.
bug,
Zarathish
bug.
donated $20. How do you feel about recent theorization on objective reality being non-existent and actually only taking shape upon observation on a purely subjective basis?
People have been talking about observation bias for a long time. People have been saying forever that things don't exist unless you see them. It's like the whole riddle from, years and years ago. If a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? She didn't like that. Get out. Go. Scoot. Go on, scoot. Get out. Get out of here. I'm not going to... God, you're so sheddy today. Why are you shedding extra? I thought we were through with this whole shedding thing, huh? For the summer? Months and months and months she didn't fucking shed, and now she's... Scheiße. Come on, man. Seriously? What flavor is your vape? This one's acetone, and this one is gasoline. So they just taste like rotten, raw chemicals, burnt metal coils, burnt cotton. Smell like a short, kind of like the smell off of soldering iron. Have you tried diesel? Diesel's a little tangy, but gasoline's a bit more sweet. I wonder how much cat hair do you have ingested over a lifetime? Well, I've only had a cat for a couple months, so probably not much. Probably not much, but I do feel as if I've been infected by the worm. I can feel it crawling around inside my head, getting me to do stuff.
That's the blood clot.
It says, go and get more toys. Go and get more toys. Get more catnip, get more toys. Get more of the crinkly toys. It says, get more crinkly toys, get more catnip. It says, get the treats, give me the treat, give me more treats. You know, put a treat inside. You know, put a treat inside the crinkly toy, you know. Leave napkins out so I can eat them at night. Yeah. That's what the worm is telling me. That's what the worm is telling me. The worm says the elevator's too loud. Turn the elevator down. Don't be ridiculous.
Bathtub Lobster Guy donated $2. Toad, I bought that second lobster like you told me to. I don't think there is enough room in the bathtub for both Larry and Jeeves.
I did not tell you to do that.
I named the second lobster Jeeves. Where should I put the second lobster? Should I buy another bathtub? I need free advice.
You're going to need a gigantic water tank to keep both those lobsters alive. I'm surprised that one of them would have ever existed in a bathtub. You know, how are you bathing yourself if there's a fucking lobster living in there? Maybe he should ask Jeeves. Fuck off, Jeeves Stout. The website hasn't been a thing in years. Fucking Jeeves is dead.
What?
What?
It's not dead.
Dune. Jeeves was a 70-year-old butler when the website came out. He died of cancer. Why do you think it's called Ask now? I can't believe he didn't know that. No wonder you weren't in his will, man. You didn't really care about him. He didn't really care about him. He's just sleeping, Dune. Don't listen to Blandon. He's not. Blandon is lying. He's living upstate on a farm. No, he isn't. Who have I been asking? There's a dude sitting there behind the computer.
Donated $20. Smart man. So how do you feel about the role entropy plays in our reality on a macroscopic universal scale?
Well, if it is a law, then things will just go forever, and then we'll have a nightmare space world where crazed billionaires are building massive space cities and armies and shooting each other with lasers and things, because we'll never run out of resources. We'll be able to just get more resources forever. If it's not true, then eventually things will end. And if things end, and if there isn't anything out there, and there's some kind of wall, and all the stuff that's pushing out against the wall gets stuck, and then it's going to come back inward really fast, and it's going to snap, and then we're gone for good, and then we're gone for good, and then we're gone for good. Well, maybe not for good, but you know, we'd be gone pretty hard. We'd be gone pretty fucking hard if that happened. Yeah. So if things are infinite, then, you know, then we should be able to find unlimited resources, right? That'd be pretty cool. That'd be nice nightmare hellscape for people 1,000 years from now. You know, if you have to pick, if you really have to choose, if you really had to solidly say which nightmare you want to live in, this nightmare's not the worst one. This nightmare's not the worst one. There's way more worse nightmares out there. Way worse nightmares out there. Ew. Why does this smell weird? smelled kind of strange last night, too. Rat poop on the can lids. Oh, I rinsed it off. Whatever. What are you drinking? This is a can of Arizona. You know, I don't do this for your entertainment. Did you say come? No, I didn't. I didn't say come. I said this is a can of Arizona hard iced tea with peach flavor. Not cum. Not actually cum. Not actually cum. Do you ever ask your chat for advice? Only about televisions. You know, I doubt you people can think any harder than that. You might hurt yourselves.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Alpha underscore dirt cheered. X200, thoughts on Kanye?
Kanye seems pretty cool, I guess. I never met him. I feel like the issue with Kanye West is that if you ever did meet him, there's almost like a 50-50 chance that he hurts your feelings or he's like really nice to you. There's like a 50-50 chance that he like screams at and attacks you or he's like really nice. I feel like it depends on what you say to him. I feel like, yeah, good morning, Kanye. I feel like that might piss him off. If he said that to him, I feel like he might get pissed off. You know what's really funny? I saw a Twitter DM exchange between Kanye West and this kid who was trying to make music. And then Kanye West replied to him on Twitter. And then the kid said, "Oh my God, you actually replied." And then Kanye West said, "You took the Lord's name in vain." And then he blocked him. So this kid squandered his one opportunity to like potentially work with Kanye West by saying, "Oh my God." Because Kanye West got very religious in the last couple of years, so which was I mean, imagine that. What a fucking scenario. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could put me on hold.
Okay. Oh, actually, there we go. Okay, he's on hold. Cheese is one of the greatest inventions ever. I'm glad that you enjoy cheese, Mando. I'm glad that you enjoy cheese. What's your opinion on cheese? Cheese is good. That's why I'm so cheesed off. Why are you so quiet? Say something? You're at max volume. That's why I'm so cheesed off.
Oh, maybe Windows is cocking me again.
Okay, say something again.
Yeah,
it's the fucking phone program again. I don't know how to. Whatever. I'll figure it out at some point. It's just been like this forever now. I keep getting threatening emails from them saying I have to upgrade to their new program or whatever, and I haven't done it because I'm afraid that they're going to break everything.
But it's new.
Yeah. I mean, that would be cool, you know.
You know what else is cool?
What is?
This.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
What do you do for a living? Do you have a job? Quit your job. think you should quit your job. Kill a pregnant woman. I will kill myself. You should do whatever you want. Go ahead and follow your dreams. You're going to be great at everything. I'm an adult man who shit myself.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and I pooped my pants, and then I ate the poop too. And now look at me, I'm all shit covered. My ass is pissy, and my pants are poopy. Look at me, I'm all covered in shit.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna go out and kill everybody. I killed Betty White. So, are you single?
You stay the hell away from my wife!
Stop doing that.
Okay, just stop doing that. You tell me to stop, and it's only gonna make me do it more. That was a direct message from
Dude, I don't like you.
You should just left the part where it says it was a direct message from Dune the Miserable.
I really like the Will thing, though.
Dune, I don't like you.
He sounds so gross.
Dune, I don't like you.
He sounds like what a bug would sound like if it talked.
Jimmy has still yet to complete a song. Has he still been playing that same song over and over again? I mean, he can't be mad about making $500, $600, just fucking literally playing the start of a Guitar Hero song over and over again. I'm telling you though, you know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna keep doing this all night, and then he's gonna be pissed off and exhausted, and he's not gonna stream tomorrow, and he's gonna fail his whole thing. Blandon is a bully. Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to realize that Blandon's kind of an asshole. And ever since Blandon got on the Adderall, I've been saying this before and I'll say it again. Ever since Blandon got on the Adderall, he's been a real dick.
Zarathish donated $20.
Who loves Zarathish?
How should I feel if the same people who chastise me, berate me, harass me, and badmouth me when not in my presence are the people who steal and appropriate my intellectual property? Also, they're called hamburgers because they come from Hamburg, Germany.
Listen, Zarathus, I'm not going to debate hamburgers with you. There's no ham in them. I don't care where they come from. French fries come from Belgium. We don't call them Belgian fries. Okay? That's for fucking starters. Secondly, you use your hands to eat it. It should be called a handburger. Third, I hate to break it to you. What's the saying? Good artists copy people. Great artists steal. All the best shit has always been stolen forever. You know, fucking Microsoft and Apple stole the idea for a user interface from fucking Xerox. You know, imagine if they never did that. She would be all kinds of fucked up. It wouldn't have fucking Microshaft wang blows. That's for sure. They stole a whole concept from Xerox. It's stolen because it's the best. Oh, yeah. People rip off ideas and steal concepts all the time. You can't be original. It's like there's a finite amount of fucking original concepts that could ever exist, you know. At a certain point, you're just doing weird shit just to be weird, and then everyone's like, "That's fucking dumb." Like this guy, I keep seeing this. Well, I used to see this dude. He popped up on TikTok, and he wants people to pay him. He wants people to pay him like $100,000 to live in a shack for a whole year straight. It's like, dude, you're just doing weird shit. Like, no one wants to pay you for that. Who the fuck would want to pay for that, dude? You're just doing weird shit. You're living in a shack for a year like a fucking hobo. What the fuck? You're homeless. Basically fucking homeless. Why can't he pay for it himself? Because it's an art project and whatever it is, you know, it's like, it's fucking insane. Oh, that's very funny, DZ775. I can't afford clothes. That's very funny, DZ775. You have any idea? What a comment. What a fucking dumb comment.
Honestly, that's so fucked up, I don't even think I can be here anymore.
You're just using an excuse to go to bed. You're just trying to go to bed. Just admit it for once. Just admit it. This guy's just saying white supremacy in all caps. Can somebody ban him also, please? Who on your stream he need to shut the fuck up? Dune? I think he's just gone. Yeah. Fucking police. Toad watches little Japanese kids on Netflix old enough after work. Kegstos, it's a very funny show. It's a very, very funny show. Very cute. These little Japanese kids go out and they do their first errand alone. And some of them cry, and some of them can't do it, and some of them persevere, and some of them succeed. Yeah. It's a very fun show, you know. It's a very fun show. I like the crazy talking voice. I do like the talking voice, yeah. Great show, yeah. It's fun, you know. It's just fun. And some of them, dude, some of the kids are like the absolute worst little shits on the planet, you know. Some of those little kids, it's like, fuck me if you don't ever just want to kick them in the fucking head. You know, like, oh, you're throwing a temper tantrum because you can't walk down the street? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, one of the kids had to go and like drop off laundry at a laundromat, and the kid couldn't do it. Like, seriously? It was prepaid. You didn't even have to pay money. All you did was drop the shit off. Obama. Hey, man, that's a lot of pressure. Sounds like a lot of pressure. Hello, Bug. Hello. Oh, what a cutie pie. Yeah. Cute. Her herpes is alright, I guess. For the most part. She was really whistly today. Her nose was clogged up. She's been sneezing all evening. And then she sneezes out a big old sneeze. And then she sounds fine for a bit. And then she sneezes out a big old sneeze, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. The cycle continues. The cycle continues, Bug. Isn't that right? I wish you were good. That way I could go places without worrying about my stupid fucking cat. What? Oh, oh, oh. Extra cute tonight. Yeah. She's always cute. Stop having her lick peanut butter off your joint. Okay. I think you're thinking of dogs. Dogs are the ones who who lick peanut butter. And I don't know why you would want a cat to do that, because a cat's tongue is rough, very rough. Godly Santa. Yeah, you know, it's just fun. Just fun to goof off. And have a good time. You know what I'm saying, Pimp? Isn't that right, Bugger? Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Gotta sit down. Yeah, lots of effort standing up, huh? Lots of effort standing up. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir? Oh, I'm not putting you on hold again.
I just had to go take a shit, though.
What's your online advice question?
I need to be put on hold.
Get out of here. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Meow, meow, meow. I think cats have fur on their tongues. They got like spikes or something. They got like spikies. It's odd. Willy strange stuff. Willy Strange. Spikes on their dicks too. Yeah, their dicks are kind of spiky, I would assume. Barbed, like a pig's cock. Or a pig's cock is like a corkscrew or something, isn't it? Some animals have some really weird cocks. Some animals have some really, really weird cocks. Really just strange looking cocks, you know. Ducks. What's a duck penis look like? The barbs on the cat's penis simulate the vagina to trigger ovulation. You're such a fucking nerd. God, every comment you make just fucking makes me sick. God, you're such a fucking nerd. What do you have, a goddamn thesaurus open? Googling shit? Fucking dweeb, man. Damn, why is everyone attacking you? People are attacking him because he gave me a bunch of money on PayPal and then he tries to charge it back like a pussy. It's a fucking pussy move, okay? If you're gonna give people money, don't try and take it back like some kind of fucking pussy, okay? But that being said, everyone deserves a second chance. If he's not gonna be a big pussy, then he can hang out and not be a big pussy. But if you're gonna be a huge pussy, sitting around talking about how you got money when you try and fucking charge it back, don't be a little bitch. What's the fucking, what's the fucking problem, man? Why can't people ever just fucking chill? Jesus Christ, like, people are fucking bitch made. It's like bad behavior all around. It's an online advice show. We get people free help
Number
online.
15, Red Tack S.
Feedavin and Diarrhea cheered. X500, Nerd Alert.
Nerd Alert. The Devil Diarrhea is shouting out, Nerd Alert. He's sending up the warning signal. Someone put the light up in the sky. Nerd Alert. Yes, Valco, yes. His name is Lame Flips, and he's in the chat. And he tried to charge it back, but he didn't get it back. And it is what it is. If he's cheesed off about it. You know what the truth is? If you couldn't afford it, and you wanted your money back, you could have just asked. You could have just sent me a message saying, hey man, I was just goofing off. I can't afford it. I would have given you the money back. But you didn't ask. You just tried to charge it back like an asshole. You didn't even ask. That's fucked up.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Jake and Bake 77 cheered. X400, I just finished 25 beers and all of my friends won't play games were me.
Jake and Bake, it sounds like you can't type right now. If you've had 25 beers and you're slurring your comments, I would perhaps try and go to bed.
The online advice show.
Whatever else.
Pirate_Pete just subscribed.
Thanks a lot, Pirate_Pete, for the Tier 1 friendship package. I never ignored any of your DMs. You sent me some images saying that you sent the money. You never DM'd me a single time. You never once. You just sent me some pictures saying you sent the money. When they told me that you sent it, I fucking left. What's the fucking problem? You didn't send it through Stream Elements. It didn't come up on the screen. How was I supposed to know? I'm not checking the PayPal 24/7. What the fuck? I like how you make this my fault somehow. I didn't do nothing. It's not poop, okay? It's not fucking poop. It's not a leaf either. Fuck off. It's a leaf. I'm doing one of these. I'm squishing the leaf, and then I'm gonna, when it's dried out and flat, I'm gonna take it out like a book. Is that water or alcohol? Yes, this is water. It's my favorite brand of water. I prefer Stolichnaya water. Those Russians know how to make a good water. Those Russians know how to make a good water. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hey, I have a question. I've been fucking this girl for a while, vaginally. And then the other day,
Vagina.
she asked me to fuck her in the ass.
Okay.
And when I fucked her in the ass, I felt like there was some, like, poop particles.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked it.
That's normal. Yeah.
It's normal to like fucking a girl in the ass and feeling the poop grit?
Hey, buddy, what do you think comes out of that fucking thing?
Poop, but I mean...
Yeah, poop comes out of that fucking thing. The thing's covered in poop. It's gonna be poop in there. Right? Even if you fucking sit there and you do like 2 or 3 enemas and you don't eat for a fucking day, you know, there's still gonna be a little bit of shit on your dick. You can't get away from a little bit of shit.
Subscribed. Alpha_Door
Yeah. So it's normal to feel like the poop grit when you fuck a girl in the ass or a guy in the ass?
There's gonna be a little bit of shit no matter what. It doesn't matter how much you clean your asshole out. It doesn't matter how much you try. There's still gonna be a little bit of shit in their ass. Now the question is, what is she eating that it's like sharp? You know, does she have a very rough diet? Does she eat a lot of like kettle chips? Because those are pretty sharp. Does she eat a lot of tortilla chips? You know, because when you crunch those things down, they turn into like glass, basically. You know, so that might be cutting your cock up if she's eating a very sharp diet. You know, sharp foods. What else is sharp?
I think I'm gonna ask her to eat
chicken bones. You know, does she chew on chicken bones? Is she there with you?
No, I'm
Who's
just
that in the
on my
background?
phone.
Who's that laughing in the background?
I got a buddy.
Put him on the phone right now.
I can't do that.
Do it. Put him on the phone, bitch. Do it now, or your bitch made.
But what if I had to eat some like kettle corn and then she's got the kettle corn poopy in there?
Put him on the phone. Put him on. He hung up. What a little bitch. Listen, I don't want to hear your friend on the background and not be able to speak to them. Okay, that's rude. If you're having a 3-way call, if there's 2 people listening, I should be able to speak to both of them. That's only fair. I'm not asking for a lot, you know. You can have your little fucking buddy there giggling in the background. He can hear me, but I can't hear him. That's not fair. That's not how you have a polite phone call. I don't get it. He didn't ask a question. Godly Santa, he wanted to know why why the ass has so much shit in it. Yeah. That's because the ass do be shitting, though. It do be pooping. Bitches do be shitting out their ass. Bitches almost exclusively shit out their ass. They always be farting and shitting and so on and so forth. And I don't know if you want to know this or not, but bitches take nasty shits. Bitches take nasty shits. You know why? They always drink iced coffee and shit. They eat Starbucks. Like it's like the primary food group. It's like the primary fucking food group for them. Why does the air feel different in there? I don't know. It's probably because of the prostate or something. The prostate probably does something to the shit. It changes the consistency, changes the smell. It does something there, but when bitches be shitting, they don't have a prostate, so it's a completely different mechanism, I guess. Completely different mechanism. How's it going, Uncle Grumps? It's okay. No one ever has to worry about not being here. You know, people have lives. In fact, you should be happy not being here all the time, because that makes it more fun when you are here. Jeez Louise. Nope. Okay, maybe not for some people. If you have nothing better to do, then I guess this is your only opportunity for entertainment tonight. You know. Can you explain to the folks at home what a national tragedy is? As far as women are aware, it's when Starbucks be out of soy, oat, chai, matcha, fucktard liquid. Oh no, they don't have the vanilla squirt at the Starbucks. Oh no, the vanilla squirt pump is empty. I guess I have to get regular sugar syrup today. You've ruined my life. That's a national tragedy. My dumb fuck juice. Uh-oh, my dumb fuck juice is gone. Uh-oh. My dumb fuck juice is empty. Like, that's what it is, dude. It's like women are teetering on the brink of absolute destruction at any given moment. They hang so much hope off the smallest things. Like, there's no caramel at Starbucks. Oh my God, my day. They cry. Like, they cry, dude. They cry. Like, imagine crying because Starbucks doesn't have a fucking sauce. You know? Like, it must be hard walking on eggshells all the time. Well, they're not walking on eggshells. They're violently stomping their feet down, and there's it's a completely flat surface, completely flat and smooth and soft, and every couple of steps there's a nail sticking up. And they're stomping their feet as they walk down the street, and they stomp. Oh, I stomped on a nail. Uh-oh. Time to cry. I can't believe I stomped on a fucking nail. Maybe you should have fucking looked where you were walking, bitch.
Failconk Wilson donated $3. I predict the next summer fashion trend is that women will walk around beach with a bit of poop sticking out of their ass, which will push their bathing suit bottoms out. The more it pushes out, the cooler the vibe.
I don't like that at all. Thanks a lot for the $300, but I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all. Like, oh my God, I went clothes shopping and there was a really cute pair of shorts, but they didn't come in my size. I guess it's time to cry and ruin the day. I guess it's time to cry and go home and make it my boyfriend or my husband's problem. I guess this is my husband's fault that they didn't have the shorts in my size. Because if it wasn't before, it sure is now. Stop, because stores never have my size. There you go. And I bet you fucking cry about it. I bet you fucking cry about it, man. Huh? You know, what you need to do is you need to fucking, like, learn how to chill. You know, and roll with the punches. That's the difference between men and women. Men are very good at rolling with the punches. They're very good at adapting to what comes next. Women like to obsessively plan things. And if one thing doesn't go according to plan, boy, is that ever a fucking nightmare. Boy, is that ever a fucking nightmare. Yeah, shit happens. That's what the dudes be saying. That's what the fellas be saying. They be saying shit happens. You know. But women, when some shit happens, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, oh my God, the poop isn't sticking out far enough. I look like a total dweeb. Cringe. Oh my God, my bikini shit isn't sticking out enough. You seem less mad today. Things have been slowly getting better, I think. Crazy acid reflux I had on Saturday after throwing up was terrible. And also I noticed today that I burst the blood vessels in my eye at the bottom again. Last time that happened was I was in Florida and I violently threw up chicken wings. I threw up so hard. It's probably top 5 throw-ups. Top 5 throw-ups. I drank a whole shit ton of Maker's Mark and beer and enchilada, and then I woke up at like 1 p.m. and just fucking violently hurled into a bag. And it was so acidic and spicy and hot, and it scorched my throat. And I've had this horrible, persistent acid reflux for the last 2 days. It's felt like I had... Imagine feeling like you need to burp and you're also full at the same time, even though you haven't eaten or drank anything other than water and Tums. It was like 3 days of that. It was fucking terrible. What's the top one? Top one is definitely when I threw up with the chicken wings in Florida, and both of my eyes had broken blood vessels in them because I vomited so aggressively, like so hard. Target. Oh, Target. Yeah, I guess Target is number one. That time I sprayed vomit all over the walls of the Target bathroom and filled up 2 sinks with vomit. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Yes, that's number one. Target's number one. Number 2 is the chicken wings, also in Florida. Number 3 is probably what happened the other night with the spice, just the violent spice. You know. What the fuck? It happens, man. I got food poisoning. I wasn't even drunk. I got food poisoning. It wasn't even alcohol. That was food poisoning. And did you poop at the same time? No, I did that afterwards. So I was at my friend's house, and I was shitting, diarrhea shitting out of my ass, and throwing up into the sink at the same time. So luckily the toilet and the sink were right next to each other. So I was sitting sideways, shitting into the toilet, and had my head over my chin on the edge of the sink, and it was just throwing up out of the fucking just out of my mouth, out of my ass at the same time. And that was pretty fucking bad. That was pretty fucking bad. The Target thing wasn't really my fault. You know, I got sick suddenly. I was kind of okay. I felt pretty okay, and then as soon as I got to that Target, things just went downhill. And I immediately went to the fucking bathroom, and as soon as I turned the corner in that bathroom, I sprayed projectile vomit all over the wall, all over the tile wall. Turned my head down into the sink, filled it up. Went to the next sink, filled it up. Realized there was a trash can, continuing the vomit into the trash can. How did you make it from Target to the friend's house? Oh, Chauncey was driving, so... yeah. That was after we went to a Mexican restaurant, and I'm the only person who had the chicken burrito, so I fucked up by ordering the chicken, I assume. Was it one of those trough sinks? No, they were individual sinks, yeah. They were individual sinks. Some dude had to ladle that vomit out of the sink. I do feel bad about it. I do feel bad about it. But shit happens, man. You missed a sub? Which one did I miss? Pirate Pete, thanks a lot for the Tier 1 friendship package. Really great stuff. Alpha Durr, thanks a lot for gifting a Tier 1 friendship package to King Vaxis. Really great stuff. That's I don't think I missed any of the other ones. Some dude paid $8 an hour. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm proud of it. I'm just saying it happened. I'm not happy it fucking happened. It fucking happened, though. You know, it just fucking happened. It's not lettuce. Okay, if anything, it would be a piece of spinach. I bet you're one of those fucking weird motherfuckers that calls anything green lettuce, huh? You think cabbage is lettuce, too? You think spinach is lettuce? When does it end? When does it end? You know what really pisses me off? When someone's like, oh, it's a salad, but it's just lettuce in a bowl. That's not a salad. A salad is multiple items. A salad isn't just lettuce with dressing. That's not. A salad has to be multiple items. Have you ever had raw undigested spice with high heat levels shit out and burn the fuck out of your ass so bad it's painful and you have to spray it with cold water? Yes. I've had that happen a couple times. Is Swiss chard lettuce? Swiss chard is it is a bitter green. It's close to kale in its relationship. Swiss chard is more like it's closer to kale than anything. More than lettuce. Can you have a salad without lettuce? Yes, because a salad essentially just means things mixed together.
Show.
In fact, you can have a meat
salad.
Is this lettuce?
Is this lettuce? No, that's a Tier 1 friendship package. It's not lettuce. Thanks a lot, though. Tuba354. Really appreciate it. Is Swiss Chalet lettuce? No, Swiss Chalet is a mediocre chicken restaurant from Eastern Canada. It's better to saute Swiss chard. Yes, I don't know. I don't know if you can eat it raw. I wouldn't eat it raw. That's for sure. I would not eat Swiss chard raw. It's way too bitter. Life should taste as good as Swiss Chalet. I don't think I've ever actually been to a Swiss Chalet before. But I know they have like half chickens. It's like a fucking rotisserie chicken place. It's like going to the grocery store and they give you like, you know, half a chicken with like mashed potatoes and shit or whatever from the hot food section or whatever. Would you eat Swiss chalet raw? That sounds like a recipe for food poisoning. I feel like life tastes more like salad from Olive Garden. If you're disappointing. Oh, life is disappointing. Alright. That's pretty sad. Boston Market. Yeah, it's basically a Boston Market, but Canadian. Small pet. Small pet, it's rude to assume that a woman's on her period when she's in a bad mood. When a woman's in a bad mood, you should just assume she's being a huge bitch. It almost never has anything to do with the reproductive system. She's just being a massive bitch. And you should say that because you need to hold women accountable for their actions. Saying that it's a woman's period is... It's a little dishonest and it's a little unfair because they shouldn't have a free pass to act insane. You know? They don't deserve a free pass to act like a lunatic. So it's not her period, she's just being a bitch. And you can say that, you know. But don't say that, oh, it's her period, you know, she's blah, blah, blah. Like,
Bible Boys Church's rating with a party of 110.
Really great stuff. Thanks a lot, Bible Boys Church, for rating with a party of 110. Really great stuff. It's an online advice show. It's not my period, it's me being a bitch. Yes, there you go. There you go. Don't blame it on your period. You know, don't blame it on anybody's period. Blame it on the fact that they're just acting like a huge bitch. Because I guarantee you, if you were in a decent enough mood, even if you were experiencing high levels of hormone swings, you could still, you know, have some decorum. You could still be polite. You could still, you can hold those feelings back. Because let me tell you something: a woman goes to work on her period, yet she's still able to act professional. But then when she comes home, she just wants to act like a huge bitch. That's not fair. That's not the period's fault. That's just her being a bitch. Big fucking time. Big fucking time. Okay. What? Oh, I forgot to tell you, after you talked to Kai Hoot, she is actually nice to her viewers, and thanks for subs now. I forgot to tell you guys, I don't remember anything from the whole evening. Other than the fact that there was a red stain on my carpet from when I think I dropped chicken wings. But I do not remember almost any of that. Yeah. Was that Friday? I don't even... It's just one of those things. Fuck off. Oh, it's be $300. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. I never forget cash. I do remember that. She said that whoever wins gets $300, and both the chicks said they liked me. I never got my fucking $300. Would you ever do an IRL stream? There's nowhere to go here. There's nowhere to go here. That's for sure. Dude, I don't care if anyone's pissed off, man. Listen, move on. MoveOn.org. You know, MoveOn.org. Oh, it's you. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Oh. All right. So, I need to say something, but also I got a couple questions. So, can you hear me?
Yeah, I thought you said you had something to say.
Huh?
When people say they have something to say, they just start talking. They don't wait for permission.
Okay.
Do you always wait for permission from other people? You have permission. Go ahead.
Thank you. So the person with the username Bird Cloaca in chat, I just want to let you know that Yeah, it's the Toyota that has the curtains, not the BMW.
No. You don't seem to understand the rules here. Don't talk about the chat and don't read the chat. Okay?
My bad.
These people are nobodies. These people are fucking insane. Okay, so let's get on with the question.
True. Okay. So I need help. I desperately need help. Toad, my plight. I would like for you to hear my plight today. I'm pleading. And I really. It's just stressful. It's a really emotional subject for me to talk about.
Okay.
Oh man, bro, fuck, bro. I don't even know if I can talk about this, man.
Is it has that to do with your penis?
No, sir. No problems down there.
It's usually a penis thing when people are this embarrassed.
Well, I like to think that I concern myself with more important matters.
Okay, come on, let's get to it. Come on.
Okay. How? Well, okay, let's do the less stressful question first. We're going to do the less stressful question first. Oh. Then maybe I can talk about the more stressful one after that. Okay. So, what should I do about all the haters?
When people come in here and they say, hey, oh my God, this guy's fat. This guy's so fat. This guy's a fat asshole. Nobody likes him. He doesn't have any friends. It doesn't bother me because I don't give a shit. If people don't like you because you made a boom, you made a mistake, then just accept it and move on. You know? You don't have to pay people to hang out and to think that you're cool. You can just be cool, you know.
So would you be cool? Are you willing to look past the mistake that you or I may have made during the Q-Bot stream?
Now you're deflecting. I never made a mistake, okay? And I've got proof. Okay. And you tried to rook me, and I don't take that lightly. But also, I don't care because it's whatever. People do stupid shit. Who cares? It happens all the time. People do stupid shit all the fucking time. It doesn't matter. If I was mad for some reason, I would have banned you by now. I would have banned you in every chat that I'm a mod in.
Okay. Well, someone did ban me from the Discord server.
The Discord server is pointless. There's no point in being in there. You don't need to be
True. Now I know that the calling system works with the phone numbers. So yeah, that's true.
It's free online advice. And what's your worst question?
What So dealing with existential dread, what deep inner strength? Where is this inner strength that I should resort to for the motivation and the drive to better myself? For what reason is there in this world? If reality only exists upon observation, what is the objective truth? What is the reason for me to better myself for the sake of others or for the sake of myself? Is there any reason to do anything for the sake of others? Is there any reason to do anything for the sake of myself if I don't exist?
Nope. That's just nihilism.
So
you can be a nihilist if you want. You can be a nihilist and say nothing matters and then give up. Or you can be a nihilist and say nothing matters, so we may as well do whatever we want.
So I like to think that I am very opposed to that kind of thinking. That when I get nihilistic, I'm always upset with myself whenever I get nihilistic. So I do like to look at life in a more glass half full kind of sense most of the time. I mean, so
being optimistic about things doesn't really matter. You can hope for good things to happen. You can always hope you're doing the right thing. But if you're going to give up, if you're going to say nothing really matters because we live on a rock and it's traveling through space at thousands of miles per hour, and one day the universe might collapse and we might disappear, and at the very least the sun will definitely explode in a matter of years, And then you can say, "Oh, well, I just don't give a shit. So what's the point?" Or you can say, "Well, it doesn't really matter, so I may as well just try and do anything I enjoy, or do something fun, or do something cool, whatever it is." You have to decide what that is. It doesn't matter. Some people want to be, some people want to run NGO companies, and they want to do things that they consider to be good. They want to help people who are less fortunate. They want to help homeless people. They want to do stuff like that. Some people want to make a company that sells a product that everybody loves because they go, "Look at how awesome it is. Everybody uses our pet rock. It's the best thing ever." Arizona. Whatever it is, you still have to choose to decide what that thing's going to be at the end of the day. No one's going to be able to tell you.
Do you believe in right reasoning? Like, do you believe that, man?
No, there's no one thing is correct, because some people go out to war and they kill other people. That might be right for them. A country might war against another country and say, we're defending ourselves and we're killing a bunch of people, so that's right. Some people might say, well, that's not right at all because you're killing people. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as right. There's no such thing as correct. You can do things. You know what? You know the crazy part is, you can go out and you can do crimes, but guess what? You're going to go to jail because most people have decided that it's not good to do it. But the crazy part is, everybody gets one at the get-go. Everybody starts out for the first time, and they go, I think it's right to go out and do bad stuff. You can do that. Like, no one's going to stop you. No one can really actually fucking stop you from doing it the first time. Afterwards, if everybody else in your community goes, well, this is terrible, this guy's killing people, or this guy's he went to a bank and he robbed it and that's not good, or whatever it is, you can always do it for the first time. If you think it's the right thing to do, you might be considered unhinged. But if for some reason you really think this is the best thing to do, the best thing to do is go do crime, then you can, like, no one's going to stop you. No one can stop you. It's impossible. It's impossible.
So, avoiding the connotation that comes from the word right and the idiom right reasoning, do you believe that there are innate ethics that humans are born with instead of learned behavior? Do you think that there's a deeper level to ethics?
Yeah, because people usually have to convince themselves that they're able to physically harm other people, which is usually the worst thing you can do, is murder somebody. People usually convince themselves that they're able to murder someone, or if they're inherently very mentally ill, they'll be able to justify it much easier to themselves. But for the most part, people will prevent themselves from doing bad things to their community, almost always.
I always wonder, because I have been formally diagnosed with several mental illnesses, I guess you could call them, or just call me neurodivergent, I suppose. I always wonder, what is the difference between me and someone with a different natured neurodivergence, such as psychopathy?
If someone's a psychopath, it means their brain doesn't function the same way as a regular human's brain does. They're able to separate themselves from the ideas about what you should do because they don't have any of those kinds of things. They don't have a conscience. They just sort of operate kind of like a robot. They just go out and they just do primal behaviors, and they operate on instinct almost entirely. Humans don't operate on instinct because we built community. It's kind of like the whole point of being a human. If you operated off instinct, you'd be like an animal. You'd be like an animal in the wild, and you wouldn't have any idea about what the reasoning is for anything. You wouldn't have reasoning because you would just be operating on your primal instincts. And if your instinct was to go and hunt and kill, then that's what it would be. If you didn't have any other ideas about, like, what you're supposed to be doing or what's the good thing to be doing.
I also wonder, because psychopathy is a form of neurodivergence, but it's very far from the baseline normal. But I also wonder, because I have obsessive compulsive disorder and post-traumatic stress disorder and things like that, I wonder, how far does the average human, like, skew away from what is baseline normal neurological? What is neurological normality? What is, like, baseline, like, you know what I mean?
We've been doing it for thousands of years. It's community, basically. It's having groups of people around, having connections with people. It's like the whole idea that you can, like, an animal can't really make a connection with another animal. If you have a cat and a dog and they get along, they do it, like, solely based off of the instinct that they'll survive better when they do it that way. Humans go out and they go, I want to be here around people like me. I want to talk to people like me. I want to learn things from people like me. and they choose to go, you know what, I'm not going to throw a spear through your chest and steal all your stuff because I can gain more than just the things you have. I don't have to kill you with a spear and steal your things. That's what the difference is between like being like whatever's like normal, and everybody wants to be welcomed. Like even people with severe mental illnesses still want to be welcomed. They just function in a different way. They still want to be welcomed by people in their community wherever it is. They might not have the easiest time doing it, but they still, no matter what, almost always want it. Almost always.
Crypticals _ is now
unless they're like super far gone.
16 viewers.
A lot of people living under a system, living in a system where fiat currency is the most significant driving factor for everyday human life on a grand scale, especially when 90% of developed nations' economies are tied to the petrodollar.
That's not true, though. There's tons and tons of communities that operate in different ways. The idea that people are driven by money solely is basically just a concept, mostly in the West. Even then, in the West, you can still see there's groups of people that operate in a community, way more community-focused base, like religious groups, churches, communes. There's tons of people who choose to operate in a different way.
I'll say majority, even if that's only a slight majority compared to. It's
not a majority though. That's just the West. Like even when you think about it, most of China is an agrarian place. Most of the Middle East is pretty fucking agrarian. They trade things and they have community. Like the only places on Earth that are really heavily obsessed with fiat currency are the West and like certain parts of Asia. Like most places, most people are still like they still operate in a completely different way.
So, for the sake of this argument, let's talk about Europe and the Western world and America, and for the sake of this argument. Whenever this is the circumstances, whenever this is the scenario, I want to know how can you gain the empathy of someone who, let's say that I have a small amount of money, more than the average person, regardless of how hard I worked for it. Let's say it's there. Let's also say that, let's not say let's say this person. So this person has a small amount of money. They went through a lot, and this money came late in their life. They come from a broken home, and they have lost family and never got to know their family outside of immediate family because their parents were immigrants, and they were the youngest child, so in a broken family, so they never got to know any of the family from the extended family from other sides of the world. This person has a small amount of money, but that money doesn't buy love or relationships or understanding or
never has. Never will.
The money. How can you gain the empathy of people who are so manipulated by the power of fiat currency? How can you explain to them?
I just told you you don't need to explain anything to them. There's groups of people who operate in a different way. You don't need to change anyone's mind about them like wanting to have a lot of money and like needing money and shit. You know what you can do that's 100% free, and you'll have a community. Go join a church. Like you could go join a church right now, and you could go to services, and you could meet people and like talk to people, and you could do lots of stuff.
It's funny because hypothetically, this person did grow up going a churchgoer. He was sort of raised by other families in the neighborhood whenever he was neglected by his own mother.
Right, it's called having a community. They never got paid for it, right?
What was that?
They never got paid for it, right? It was a community.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't. No one needed money for it. No one asked for money for it because they had a community. They gained things, right? Everybody gained something out of it without it being money. You can gain stuff without it being money. Inherently, everyone wants to gain. Humans like to gain stuff. Humans want to benefit always. You don't always need to benefit monetarily in order to benefit. You can benefit in different ways.
The families that looked out for this kid, I think they just felt sorry for him. Whenever they saw how his his living situation was.
Right, it's called empathy. It's a side effect of having a community.
Do you think that it's possible for those people to empathize with an adult the same way that they would empathize with a helpless child?
Yes, absolutely, because it's what they do. It's what they do on purpose. That's kind of their whole point.
There's a whole other problem in this over this topic that I don't want to delve into in depth, but the corruption that is surrounding and ingrained in organized religion is overwhelming. There are many churches that are good, and we should value those churches and support them.
Well, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to do anything. You should.
You don't have to. You don't have
to. But if you feel like you gain, then you should.
If you are choosing to support a church, you should support a good church. Is what I'm trying to say.
Well, right, and you would know if it's good because you'd have a sense of community. You'd feel valued there. You would feel as if they provide you value and stuff like that. And the crazy part is you don't even need to particularly be very religious to go to a church and hang out and talk to and meet people. Like almost never. Yeah, like they don't actually. The good ones, like they don't force anything down your throat. And the insane part is that fundamentalists in the Bible Belt are where a lot of the hatred for churches come from, because kids were forced to do all this stuff they didn't want to. Someone choosing to do stuff like that is different than having it forced down your throat, because there's usually groups of people who just want to be good to each other and be able to meet people and have friends.
When I'm talking about corruption in organized religion, I guess one of the groups that stands out the most would be like the televangelists and the what the fuck do you call their sect of Christianity? It's I can't remember.
They're green Christians. They're motivated entirely by money. Okay, that's completely different. Like they're
it's tough though, because their audience, of course, they think that it's a good church. They're freaking like
they're watching it on TV. Like, yeah, it's because that's the thing. You'll never benefit anywhere at any point in life unless you put in effort for anything. You'll never gain anything. So people who sit around at home watching the TV church and they go, "Oh my God, this is the best thing ever," they're not putting in any effort. So it cost them nothing to participate. So that's why it's terrible. And you can just avoid that. You should avoid fucking. Joel Osteen and whoever else on the TV.
Let's use this as a jumping off point for an analogy. Whenever we're living under the hegemonic control so the global influence of executives, upper echelon 1% executives such as Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, people like that, and thinking about the horrible war crimes and atrocities that are being committed on a daily basis in the Middle East, economic sanctions, economic warfare and sanctions that kill people through starving the proletariat, not even through dropping bombs, not allowing people to have access to health care, education, clean water, even in their own country, on the only first world country on the planet that, and when I say first world, that's an outdated term, the only modernized, industrialized nation on the planet that doesn't have access to clean drinking water and universal health care.
Right, but it doesn't take the thing you're thinking about is massive infrastructure, having pipes and having a sink where you turn the faucet on and the water comes out. People who live agrarian lives in small communities can access drinking water. They build a well into the aquifer. It's a technique that's worked for a long time.
There are certain areas where the groundwater is tainted, such as Flint, Michigan. I guess I would use as a good example.
Well, Flint, Michigan, the groundwater is not particularly tainted. Their whole sewer infrastructure system is tainted because they didn't take care of it and they built it poorly. You could probably still go out of town and dig a well and get clean water that you could drink. It's
that's the thing that sucks.
The world is not truly controlled by the dollars and the cents, even though people like to think that because people are looking for answers. It's the same thing as anything else. People are looking for answers for why things are the way they are. And people go, what's the biggest thing? And they go, it's capitalism. They go, well, I'm going to blame capitalism because they've got the most money, and money controls everything, so that means capitalism must be bad. And that's not always how it works. You can do plenty of stuff. People have been doing it for thousands of years.
Free market can be good. I believe that mixed market economies have been implemented the most successfully in reality, in the real world scenarios. But so the unfortunate thing about those people in Flint is that regardless of however the circumstances came to be, they're tied to these houses that are in a terrible place without clean water because they're shackled to debt, and it controls their lives.
Right, but honestly, nothing's stopping those people from leaving, really. Nothing is. Nothing's stopping you from leaving. You can't go to jail for having too much debt. They're not going to throw you in prison for not paying your loans. They'll fuck up your credit score.
I wish I could convince more people to adhere to that belief.
Yes, well, it's very difficult because it's scary.
That's how I believe.
It's scary to go against what people say are the rules. But a lot of these rules you don't actually have to participate in. If you wanted to, you could move into the woods and build a shed, and you could grow your own vegetables and stuff, and get another town of people.
Hopefully you could get away with it. Hopefully you could get away with it because that does violate some federal laws.
Yes, but if you're living in the woods, probably no one's going to find your ass. Ted Kaczynski did it for a long time. There's a whole lot of woods in North America. Nothing, things aren't nearly as bad as people want to make them seem because it's easy to make things sound bad. That's what the news is really good at. The news is more negative than it was in World War II. People are good at looking at all the bad stuff, and it's generally pretty hard to look at the good things.
Mainstream media doesn't cover barely any of the atrocities that are happening in the Middle East. That's the thing that I'm worried the most about today, regardless of any climate disaster.
But there's not really much to be worried about because the Middle East, they've been killing each other for thousands and thousands of years. It's like one of the longest running wars of all time. And that is something that you can't really fix by changing the idea of money.
But what the United States did after World War II was they took advantage of that weakness, and they exponentially multiplied the violence intentionally by a ridiculous scale. And it's not okay to just say it was already happening, so let's just make it worse and take advantage of it. It's very ethically corrupt, at least in my opinion. But anyways, let's move on from such a dark subject. It's kind of pointless and moot point to talk about people like us. I mean, we have no power over things like this. It sucks.
Well, you do, depending on who you vote for.
Oh God, don't get me started on voting. I will advocate for the youth to, write your congressman.
Why not having the youth go out and vote for a congressman?
Voting, the thing that sucks about voting is, gerrymandering and voter suppression has been rampant lately, especially,
Right, but what's crazy is that the voter turnout's like an all-time low for people in youth groups. So as long as if people in the youth went out and actually voted for the representatives, then they
it would. It is good to go out and vote. It actually is because it shows it shows the fucking top dogs, the upper echelon. Who cares? It shows that we care, that we're going out for a fucking cause, getting together and supporting a cause.
Old people vote, and then people go, "How come there's so many old people in politics?" Well, I hate to break it to you, old people vote. Old people go out every time they vote.
So,
in fact, you should try this. Next time you hear someone complaining about their state representative or whatever it is, you should ask them if they voted, and I guarantee you they'll probably say no. People like to complain about shit. They don't like to actually go out and do the one thing they're supposed to be doing.
True. So I do advocate for you to go out and vote, but I advocate even more. I do advocate even more for unionization. Please, and fuck the union busters. Organize a union at your workplace, man. Like at Amazon, you should not be working in that warehouse for starvation wages, man. You should and you should be getting a fair, livable wage. You should not have to live with 5 other roommates in a fucking studio apartment.
Right.
You should.
But you know what's far easier than doing that is just voting for someone who cares about your rights as an employee. It's like way easier than forming a union. It's like way easier.
We need to do both. We need to do both.
You could do both, yeah, but like, so it's like one of those things where it's like I keep hitting the enter button on my keyboard and my computer crashes. Well, stop hitting the fucking enter button. You know, stop hitting the fucking enter button. Hit a different button. Do something different. People don't want to go out and do that.
Yeah.
Voting won't help. LOL. Yeah, it will. N1K blanket. Someone has to be elected.
And it's not about, so don't think about how it's, you know, closed source code and, you know, computerized fucking voting system. Just think about voter turnout and how the upper echelon actually do know the real numbers. They know the real numbers. They know the real voter turnout. They know who you actually voted for. Regardless of what results they're going to, you know, publicize, you know, whatever results they're going to say is the official turnout, like the official results, they will know the real results. And exit polls and shit, you know, they know real voter turnout. And they know that the youth is not out going out and voting. The youth is extremely disheartened and just like detached from the world. The youth today.
No, they're not. They're not detached. They're the most attached they've ever been, but they're also the most apathetic they've ever been.
There you go. That's what I was looking for.
It's young people are way more. They're the most apathetic they've ever been in the world. They're also the most educated and well versed on the subjects.
Like you said, they're the most connected, but the most apathetic. It's crazy.
Yes, because that's what happens when you start. That's what happens when you start looking at mass media and you start watching the news and you start reading articles. You start getting sick and depressed. It's like going on Twitter. It's a sickening experience.
Exactly.
Going on Twitter makes people sick, and that's what youth do. They like to go on Twitter and waste their time and make themselves mentally sick.
More. Please go outside more. You know, when I was growing up, we used to run around the neighborhood like crazy. We didn't worry about fucking, you know, nowadays people are like, oh, there's murderers and rapists on the loose. I can't let my kids outside. Dude, we literally used to run around in the woods and smoke weed when we were like fucking 13, skateboard, fucking spray painting and, you know, doing stupid shit. We used to run around and get in so much trouble. And I'm fucking fine. I'm healthy. I have all my faculties. Most of my friends ended up fine. The ones that didn't fucking grow up to turn into druggies and overdose went off to school and got degrees and made something of themselves. I have a lot of really good role models that I should look up to and that I lost connections with that I really should reach out to.
Listen, a kid named Matt once told me, he said, life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Thanks a lot for calling, sir. Have a great evening. And that's all there is to it, folks. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Life is what you... I want to see that. Spam it in the chat. Spam it in the chat. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Spam it in the chat. Spam it in the chat. I saw that fucking offer. Somebody said 5 subs. Don't think I'm not fucking reading, bitch. I will nuke your ass from orbit. You waited too long? Get rid of him. He's gone. He's gone. Get rid of him.
The online advice show.
Yeef82 just subscribed.
Thanks a lot, Yeef82, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. It's online advice show. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock. Really great stuff. Larry Fisherman. Really great stuff.
Larry Fisherman 117 cheered. X 1400. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock.
That's all that you need to know. That's all you need to know. That's all you really have to be worried about. Life is what you make it, so let's make it rock.
Crypticals_ just subscribed.
Really great stuff. Thanks a lot, Crypticals_. Listen, man. A lot of complex questions without simple answers. I'm a simple answer kind of guy. Yes, no, maybe. Would you like cheese with that? Yeah. The answer is always yes. You know, you go to A&W and you order a hamburger. You know, did you want cheese? Yeah, obviously. Like, you didn't have to ask. And bacon. No. You know, it always comes back to the fucking bacon thing, dude. It always comes back to the fucking bacon thing. Seriously, bacon? It's not that fucking good. A&W root beer. A&W root beer is quite good. Thanks a lot, Crypticals, for the Prime sub for 11 months. Really great stuff. Thanks a lot, Larry Fisherman, for the $1,400. Really appreciate it. It's online advice show. We give people free help online. Try and get Amaranth on the show with Kahootbot. Amaranth knows me. I went into her chat once and I said, "Hey, Amaranth, it's me, Toad, your fattest fan." And she read my comment and she laughed. Okay? So me and Amaranth, we're like this. You know, we're homies. We do be ginking on them, keeping that shit Crenshaw. And, you know, we stay gangster with it. Every single time. Every single time. How much tuna is too much? Any amount. Unless you're eating sushi. Unless you're eating sushi. Yeah. Any amount of tuna is way too much unless it's sushi. Then you're good to go. Okay? Because I fuck with that big time. What about party tuna? Not into it. Tuna salad, the worst salad. Yeah, mugshot, I'll be honest. Tuna salad, egg salad, potato salad, ham salad. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm just not a fan. My girlfriend is snoring too loud right now. What should I do?
Red tack, yes.
Larry Fisherman 117 cheered. X300 cum tax.
Thanks a lot, Larry Fisherman, for the $300 donation. Really great stuff. Cum tax. If your girlfriend is snoring too loud, you could simply plug her nose with some nose plugs, and then she'll start breathing through her mouth exclusively, and she won't snore. Okay, that's the best way probably to avoid snoring, or better yet, buy her a fucking Breathe Right nose strip. You know, because I fuck with those Breathe Right nose strips big time. It's kind of part of my bedtime routine. You know, brush my teeth, use the special fluoride rinse, and then I put on my Breathe Right nose strip, and I get into bed and I lie there and I go, God, why, God? Why, God? Why did you do this to me, God? Why did you forsake me here, God? Why, Jesus? Why is the world like this, Christ? Why do I suffer? And then I'm asleep in 30 minutes. And then I'm asleep in 30 minutes.
Zarathush donated $20. Love you, man. Maybe I can ask you that stressful question another night.
Zarathust, thanks a lot for the $2,000 donation. It's an online advice show. We accept any and all questions, but we do have a time limit. The phone line cuts out at 30 minutes. It's just one of those things. I don't know why. I can't control it. You know. Thanks a lot for the $2,000 donation. Really great stuff. Yeah, why have you forsaken me? Yeah. Why? 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 And then 30 minutes later, just completely asleep. Instantaneously. And then some nights I do have to get the ether rag, which is you know, it's okay. I have to hold the ether rag over my face and I pour the ether over it, and I usually fall asleep pretty quick after I dose myself with ether. Yeah. When you look up what is that in your right eye, it's I busted the blood vessels in it when I violently threw up the other day. It's kind of some blood vessels that are busted at the bottom. It is what it is. You know. You busted in your eye. I did not bust in my eye. I threw up very heavily, very aggressively, very violently, and the strain popped some of the blood vessels in my eye. I snort colossal amounts of trazodone. That's pretty cool. What made you violently throw up? I drank almost over half of a 40 of Maker's Mark. So I probably drank about
number 15,
26 or 27 ounces of Maker's Mark.
West 225 cheered. X200.
That'll do it.
I replaced the humidifier water in my CPAP with ether and I sleep so well, it's almost like I never woke up.
I replaced the water in my CPAP machine with ether. Huffing fucking ether all night. Imagine throwing up so much your eyeballs fall out. It was way worse last time. Both of my eyes were completely fucked. Completely bloody. I had 2 glasses of wine last night and remember why I never drink. Was gonna die today. Fucking lightweight. Why were you puking? I drank too much. It happens. It happens to everybody sometimes. I drank too much. I was partying too hard. I was like, fuck it, I can't go to Florida. May as well fucking party. Yes, I did see that man light the fireworks in his house. What happened? What do you mean what happened? Did I break it? Break what? Break what? I put kerosene in my dad's CPAP machine. We had a good laugh about it next morning. What kind of ingredients do you like in your egg salad? Yeah, can I get a foot-long egg salad sandwich, but sub the egg for meatball marinara, and sub the salad for cheese, and sub the mayonnaise for garlic aioli. That's how I order my egg salad sandwich at Subway. Can I get you to sub the eggs with meatball and sub the salad with cheese? That sounds so good. Yes, yes. Subway. The one good thing Subway's done in the last 10 years is the garlic aioli sauce.
Donated $20. You're in a coma. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Please, we miss you. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Please wake up, wake up. Please, please wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
I hate to break it to you. If I'm in a coma, hit me in the head with a fucking hammer, because I'm not leaving. If I'm in a fucking coma, hit me in the head with a fucking hammer, because I'm not leaving. Okay? I'm not going back to that shit. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Going back to that shit? For fuck's sake. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. So we can pull the plug. Yeah, pull the fucking plug, dude. Get rid of me. If I'm in a fucking coma, fucking get rid of me. Okay? I'm done. I'm not leaving this. You fucking insane? What are you, fucking crazy? Throw me in the trash. Yeah, no, don't even do that. That's going to be a... Imagine being a garbage man and they have to find your corpse in a garbage bin. If I die, take me out into a lake or something and fucking just kick me over. For fuck's... Are you kidding me? Brick my ass and fucking kick me over. Just sink me. Don't even waste the money on the garbage man. Like, what the fuck, dude? You're going to traumatize a garbage man? Just fucking hurl me into a lake.
Oak Tree Climber just subscribed. Toad, you are great.
Thanks a lot, Oak Tree Climber, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 3 months. Really great stuff. Does this guy smoke weed? I haven't smoked weed in probably 3 years or 4 years. I have not done the marijuana in quite a while. Lakewood Overflow. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. I want them to dry me out and make me a wind chime. I don't think you understand how wind chimes work. Those are usually made out of metal. Bloated toad corpse in lake. Okay, rent a wood chipper. Rent a wood chipper and point the wood chipper into the lake and wood chip my ass. Flush me all up into the surface of the lake. The fish can eat, and I'll be gone. I'll be gone in like a couple of hours. That's good enough. Wood chip my ass into the lake. You would break the wood chipper. You wish, dude. Wood chippers are strong as fuck. I hate to break it to you. A wood chipper can beat up an entire tree. You can take an entire tree and you can shove that motherfucker into a wood chipper. And
don't be ridiculous.
And you're telling me that I would break him.
Donated $20. Do not resuscitate.
No. Thanks a lot for the $2,000 donation, Zarthist. I'm not saying do not resuscitate. I'm saying actively eliminate my ass. Don't just let me die. Fucking hit me in the head with a brick. You know, bash my shit in. Suffocate me with a pillow. Slit my throat. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking here. I won't be able to fucking see it happen. You light me on fire. Fucking cut my head off with a knife. I don't give a shit. But don't just, like, oh, you're gonna let me choke to death? Just fucking kill me. Get a gun. Don't shoot. Waste of bullets. That's fucked up. Now I gotta lug around a brick all the time. I'm pretty sure the hospital maintenance worker will have a hammer. You can smash my skull in with a hammer pretty easily. Just fucking do it. Don't be a pussy. DNR plus, LOL. Yeah, seriously. Where's the hammer option?
The online advice show.
Smash_42 just subscribed. Keep up the great content, Toad.
Thanks a lot, Smash_42, for the tier 1 friendship package for 7 months. If I'm dead ass and I can't breathe and shit, and I got tubes, I hope you would kill my ass quick. The last thing I want is to slowly suffocate having my lungs deflated by the machine, dude. That is so fucked up. You're telling me that you're gonna kill me by suffocating me? By turning the machine off, dude? How about a little dignity and respect? Fucking hammer to the head. What if you come back? They never come back. They never come back. They would put you on such nice drugs, though. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to fucking experience it. Nurse comes in with a cattle gun. One of those pistons that shoots a spike out. They put it up to your forehead and it shoots a spike right into your brain. Getting brained by a hammer is a dignified death. Yeah, it is. You know. Captive piston, yeah. There you go. Another fucking nerd comment. Like, did you really have to say captive piston to, like, tell people you know the fucking proper name for the tool? Like, you sound like a fucking loser when you say that shit. Captive piston. You sound like a that's the term for it. It doesn't make you sound like any less of a fucking nerd. How do you not get this? This is why people think you're a nerd. Fuck off. I got a piston for him. There you go. It's a piss joke. It's a piss joke. Just say a cattle gun. Yeah, like why do you have to be fucking nerdy about it? Oh God. There's something in there. Just trying to get out. How do you spell your cat's name? Booger. B-O-O-G-E-R. Booger. Booger Lamau. The guy who shoots out the door locks with that tool in the movie. You mean No Country for Old Men?
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Silo 9 cheered. X200, my voice, my story, my body, my decision to microwave my testicles in a microwave in order to get medical marijuana.
Yes, that's a good episode of South Park. The acid probably burnt your esophagus. It could take a week to heal. Yes, I read that online also. Some of the really bad ones, they say it could take months to heal, but it's already better than it was yesterday.
Show.
That's for sure.
Drastic Kitty just subscribed. Yo.
Thanks a lot, Drastic Kitty, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 9 months. Really great stuff. It's online advice show. We give people free help online.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Silo 9 cheered. X200, my girlfriend's bulimic, so I got her a bidet so she can wash her mouth out right there.
That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting to even think about. Mudkip got banned. Yes, his account got banned. Yes, it happens. And, whatever. You know, it's fucking Twitch. Shit-ass website. Sugar Daddy Shone says that's where people wash ass. Thanks a lot for the information, Sugar Daddy Shone. That's where people wash ass. How do you feel about Jake? I don't know who Jake is. I know a Jake. I seriously doubt you're talking about the same guy. Jester of Police. Yes. Quite funny. Yes, it's quite funny. Describe a person named Jake. A guy who likes mecha robots and anime and shit. At least he used to. Did you ever get around to playing that Forrest Gump FPS game? Alright. Obama.
Zarathush donated $20. I want to die with my brain intact so I have the chance to experience the sudden release of all neurochemicals including dimethyltryptamine in my brain.
That's a myth. There's no way to prove it. May as well smash the fucking thing. Thanks a lot for the $2,000 donation. Really great stuff. Also, that's a line from Adventure Time. Is there a line from Adventure Time? Ow! Ow! Ouch. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Hey, bug. How you doing? How you doing, little bugger? Cum plunger. I don't get where the meme is from. Hey, bug. Yeah. Not much to say. Not much to say. A book of very few words. I'm gonna scoop you up. I'm gonna scoop you up. I'm gonna scoop you up. Hey, come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey, you're being bad. Usually she lets me scoop her up. You know, we go out to the balcony most days. I'll scoop her up, take her out into the balcony. I'll show her all the stuff. I say, look, you used to live in here. I can send you back here if you want. You know, my choice. She better be on good behavior because I'm going to fucking send her ass back out there. Do you hang her over the balcony? No, I'm not a fucking crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. Oh, you have a balcony. Why don't you just dox your location, buddy?
Donated $20. Regardless of the nature of death, all of the matter and energy that your body consists of will be conserved and eternally transition through infinite states of existence until the end of entropy.
Fucking what? Thanks for the $2,000 donation. That's a little too much for me to hear. You would miss her big time. I lived life without Booger, and I can live life without Booger again. Okay? You know, that being said, do I like Booger? Yeah, I do kind of like Booger. But if she's going to be a little shit, then I don't play that. You know? I don't play that shit. You love her. She's already inconvenienced me once. Stop, don't act like you don't want her. She is not a shit. She is a little shit. She is a fucking little shit. You are a shit for calling her a bitch. You've never met my cat. You know, I do everything. I do everything for the fucking cat. I've done everything for this cat. She was fucking homeless. And she was going to be killed. And I saved her life. And now, my vacation plans got fucked up because of the cat. My bank account got fucked up because of the cat. My quality of sleep got fucked up because of the cat. And yet I still put up with her bullshit. I'm not the asshole here. Did Booger ever use your bank card to buy crack? No, but she steals my credit card to buy fucking Black and Milds, which is fucked up. She fucking buys Black and Milds. Super fucked up. Sounds like a you problem. Wood tip? Yeah, with the wine wood tip. I caught her the other day drinking a fucking 40 of Old English and smoking a Black and Mild outside Circle K.
Zarathish donated $20. Ultimately, we are all made of the same stardust and star stuff that every heavenly celestial body is composed of less than 3 love you.
That do be true. That do be true. We all are finite matter, and eventually the universe will become too large and it'll snap back onto itself. And we'll all be rejoined once again. And then we'll be split apart again, and then, you know, maybe Earth will be Mars this time, and so on and so forth. Yeah. That is so true. That is so true. Do you own a telescope? No, but I've always wanted a telescope. Well, what is it with you in Circle K, Lamau? I don't know why. Circle K is just such a... It's just such a funny place, you know. And in Canada, we used to have a convenience store called Max, M-A-C''S, Max. And Max got bought by the company Circle K, and so now we got Circle K Max, which is now Circle K. And people hang out outside fucking Circle K and like do weird shit and stuff, and like eat fucking convenience store sandwiches. Oh, is that what happened? I never see Max anymore. Yes, Circle K got bought by... Or no, sorry, Max got bought by Circle K. Max is scam backwards. That is fucking so true. That is so true. Telescopes to get a first look at your cock. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, the Odizzy, but if you needed a telescope to look at your cock, that would mean it's incredibly long and far away and huge. What you're thinking is a microscope, not a telescope. If you needed a telescope to look at your cock, that would mean that it's so huge that you would need a telescope to see it. Now, a microscope, on the other hand, is something that you use to look at small objects. Don't be ridiculous.
Zarathish donated $20. Love you, brother, father, thank you for being you less than 3.
Really appreciate it, Zarathish, for the $2,000 donation multiple times tonight. Really great stuff. Otto, the TTS voice, said father, but that was for real. Okay? Just so that you guys know, the youth speak these days, young people talk is for real this, and that's on God, and that's on Jah, and, you know, Bumbaclat, and everything like that, okay? These are, yeah, on God, no cap, for real, 100 emoji. Yeah, on God, for real. And that's how young people talk these days. So for those of you who are confused, which I'm sure there's some of you who are confused, that's young people talk. Okay, that's on Jah, you know, Bumbaclat, you know, blood clot, you know, it some things be like that. On God, for real, Jah. That's just how kids talk now. No, that's just how kids talk now. Yeah, it's giving. Yeah, it's giving Bumbaclat on Jah. And what that means is that it's giving something extreme, and that's for real. Or better yet, a better translation is, you know, it's giving Bumbaclat on Jah, is like the scenario that we've been presented with is extremely authentic, and I'll put that on God. That's the translation, you know. The scenario we've been presented with is extremely authentic. And for that, I will praise the name of God. That's kind of how the translation goes. It's hard to figure out at first, but then once you get the lingo down and you start getting some of the terms down, then things get a bit easier. Yeah. Do you know you have one free redeem to turn off the Xbox? Oh, awesome news. Let's go and do it right now. Really great stuff.
Agreement.
Is he still playing the same
we were
song?
on a goddamn fucking agreement coming in down here.
Let's see here. I think what
Ricky,
I type is
thank you for the
Xbox.
600 bits. That's
Xbox
fantastic.
with
Thank you.
a
I will restart, but I thought we were on some
capital
fucking
X.
agreement down here tonight, this morning.
Hold on, I gotta wait for him
What's up,
to. I
Meteoroid?
gotta wait for him to start here. Xbox with a capital X. Whose stream? Floppy Jimmy. He's been ripping off his viewers all night, selling them a broken product, timing people out, fucking people over. It's super fucked up. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, if Jimmy wants to go around ripping people off, he'll be my guest, I guess. I'm not going to stop him from ripping people off. Are you fucking kidding me? He's made $1,000 tonight? What the fuck? Okay, you people are going to have to start fucking paying. Yeah. Alright. This is some fucking horse shit. It's online advice show. How do you have access to turn off his Xbox? Because I'm a mod, and if I type in the right command, then his Xbox will turn off and turn back on. Pay for what, though? Bripplecat, this. Fucking what you're seeing right now, pimp. You think this shit is fucking free? This shit's expensive in Canada. I spent my allowance on gumballs already. Oh, for fuck's sake. How many gumballs can one person fucking eat? Eventually your jaw's gonna get tired. How many fucking gumballs can you eat?
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Where's 225 cheered? X200, honestly I'm surprised you don't do something similar to Cute Boy where people can pay to skip the call line / pay to hang up etc. You're missing out.
No, because it's inauthentic and it's not genuine and it's not real. And then some asshole with money will just capitalize and control the entire experience. And that's not what we do here at Online Advice Show. Online Advice Show is an equal opportunity, for subs only, by the way, show. All right, let's turn it off. In a couple of seconds here, I'll turn it off. Let him get a little bit into the song, and then you turn it off so he's fucked over. I wish I could eat your
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Silo 9 cheered. X200, the economy is getting so bad it's barely viable for me to keep smuggling humans.
That's fucked up.
Toad, be careful. Be careful.
What the fuck? 3 X's. Xbox.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I haven't beaten a single fucking song yet.
What's the fucking thing?
Zarathish donated $20. Please don't equate general youth speak with specific Afro-Caribbean colloquialisms. Lol 2 reductionist love you though less than 3.
Hey, I hate to break it to you, but white kids be saying bumba clot and blood clot these days. They fucking say it. I'm just fucking telling you what I see on TikTok. And TikTok is the apex of what culture is right now. The command thing wouldn't work, so I don't know what to fucking do. I got fucked over. Is what it is. It's just Xbox. No, that's not what happened the first time. He said if you type Xbox with a capital X, it'll turn off. Or turn on. You have to type that whole sentence. Xbox with a capital X. Whatever. I don't care enough. Nah, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Yeah, could you put me on hold, please?
Sure.
All right, thank you.
Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
I'm having trouble trying to decide what cell phone provider to go with. It's kind of becoming a big deal.
Okay. PCS Mobile?
Maybe.
Metro PCS?
Okay.
Cricket?
That's what I'm on now.
You're on Cricket now.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll change or not, but if it's possible, I'll stay.
What's your internet company?
You see the Time Warner?
Sometimes they offer deals for mobile phones.
Yeah, it's kind of
with Time Warner
got me spinning. Yeah, got me spinning my wheels in the mud.
Mint Mobile with Ryan Reynolds. Is that who's Ryan Reynolds?
It's Green Lantern.
That's a black guy, right?
Yeah, it's comic book stuff, I think.
Sprint? Don't be ridiculous. That sounds fast.
Donated $20.
Yeah,
1 second, there's a message here.
Dead as on jaw F ***** those kids son for real on dead homies.
What word got censored? Unless he did that himself. Thanks a lot for the $2,069 donation. And that's on jaw. And that's what kids be saying on TikTok these days. And I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no fucking idea what it means. I just see it and I have to start saying it because if I don't, I'm going to look like a fucking old loser. Q-Link.
Q-Link? I think that was a conspiracy thing. I don't want that.
Q-Link. Packard Bell. You mean Hewlett-Packard?
I guess it combines printers with a phone, but that was called a fax.
I'll show you my dark... Okay. People are getting aggressive in the chat. Get the Obama phone. Obama phone was a program. It was a social services program. It wasn't a cell phone network. Obama phone just meant you could get a phone.
Yeah. Because it's a necessity.
You don't know you don't know Ryan Reynolds. What is this, a joke? I don't know who the fuck Ryan Reynolds is. Jitterbug. Okay. This guy's just making fun of people with Parkinson's now. That's really mature of you, Todd God Classic 2020.
Because you got to have a phone when at one time you didn't. Just like cars, you know. Like at one time, a walking man could go where he pleased, go at his own pace without observing any traffic regulations.
Yeah.
And he was independent of technological support systems.
Right.
Now, when motor vehicles were introduced, they appeared to increase man's freedom. You know, they didn't take freedom away from the walking man. No one had to have an automobile, you know, if you didn't want one.
Where are you going to go?
But anyone who did choose to buy an automobile could travel much faster and farther than a walking man. But
where are you going to go now?
Yeah, but the introduction of motorized transport changed society in such a way as to restrict greatly man's freedom of locomotion. When automobiles became numerous, it became necessary to regulate their use extensively. You know, a car, especially in a densely populated
I have a feeling this
area,
isn't about cell phones anymore.
Mickey_LaViolent.
Well, I mean, cell phones, cars, mail bombs, it's pretty much all the same.
Okay, get out. Okay, get out. Get out of here. Okay, get out of here. When it comes to mail bombs, I can't accept that kind of talk here. When it comes to mail bombs, I can't accept that kind of talk here. Miggy LaViolent, thanks a lot for the Tier 1 friendship package. Really appreciate it. Maggie LaViolent, really great stuff. It's an online advice show. Understand? Did you get that? Did you understand that? I don't think you did. Toad, can I suck your huge cock? My cock's incredibly small. You could suck my small cock, though. Why are you Canadian? As it turns out, this is where I was born. So... As it turns out, I was born in Canada. Fucking big... That was a big fucking surprise. You know? You're 7 or 8 years old and you're like, hold on a second, we don't live in America? 7 or 8 years old, and some motherfucker shows up and he goes, yeah, you're Canadian. I go, what the fuck? Like, not America? It was a fucking shock, dude. It was a fucking shock. Don't be ridiculous.
Zarathish donated $20.69. On Jaw high-speed rail is the future in a deadass utopian society on God resource-based economy gonna be deadass bussin' son no cap all facts no printer son on gang deadass.
Yeah, I understood 3 or 4 of those words. High-speed rails, you know, the funny part is that high-speed rails and light rails aren't even a new thing. You know, countries like China and Japan and Malaysia and Taiwan have had high-speed rail, light rail for a long fucking time. And the insane part is that no one wants to rebuild the infrastructure in North America to fix the railways and turn them into a high-speed light rail. You could probably get from LA to New York in like a day if you had like a fucking light rail zooming down, you know. And it would probably cost way less money too. Because they aren't worth it. They absolutely are worth it. In terms of an ecological footprint alone, they're definitely worth it. Yeah, Big Air don't want it. That's true. Big Air doesn't want it because it keeps the price of gas high because people need to fly all around the world constantly. Even domestically, people flying from LA to New York back and forth, the major hubs, you know. If they had a light rail and it would take you like a day to get across the country, and it didn't have a huge carbon footprint, nobody wants that. Just having a couple good sips. It's Online Advice Show. It would never take a day, 3 days maybe. I don't know about 3 days, dude. Light rails are very fast. Light rails are very fast, and they don't have to make stops, and they have amenities like food and toilets, so you don't need to stop. You can zoom many, many miles per hour in a straight shot all the way across the country. It would not take 3 days. New York to LA would probably make stops, though. Maybe one stop. Maybe one in the middle. Maybe to pick people up, but don't be ridiculous.
That would be it. Lame Flips donated $20. Hold up, gang. Pause. Intercontinental high-speed rail gonna deadass be the bussin' future on Jaw deadass.
If they could build the infrastructure, that'd be really cool. If they could build the infrastructure, that'd be really cool. How much power does it take, though? Well, that's the thing with light rail. They usually use magnets. They use a mag lever system, and the train just fucking gets forced forward. So it doesn't really take that much energy to run light rail. Where are light rails? Japan, China, Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore, Shanghai, probably. Doesn't it still need it? No, not nearly as much, you know. Electromagnets don't take nearly as much energy as burning gasoline. What character should I play first in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Is that the newest one? If that's the newest one, then King K. Rool. King K. Rool. I like him because he's an alligator. Or Danky Kang. He's a pretty good character too, Danky Kang. King K. Rool is cool. Danky Kang is cool. Just cooling and magnets. Yeah, well, electromagnets. So the magnets do have to be charged with energy, but if they build the infrastructure, it wouldn't take nearly as much of a footprint as planes and cars do, and regular trains. Do they still have Crafton Falcon? Man, fuck Crafton Falcon. Zombie Abercrombie, I would have a great time if someone forced me into an old folks home. I would probably have a lot of fun hanging out with old people. In fact, I would have so much fun hanging out with old people that I would start to gaslight them and turn them against each other and watch as the chaos of the old folks' home started to brew. I would just go in there and cause trouble the whole time. I will hold that statement against you. I'll be good at it, too. Not only will I enjoy it, I'll be good at it. I worked in a nursing home for 3 years. Not much fun about it, just a lot of suffering. Yeah, as an employee, as a patient, it's probably way more fun. Thoughts on flying? I'm terrified of it. Flying is a lot of fun. I love flying. I love being in planes. I love the experience. Like being able to sit in the seat and look out the window. But you know what's more fun than a plane? A train. Trains are way more fun. Because when you're in a train, you're sitting down on the ground and you can see all the nature and stuff go by. And you can just zone out. Thoughts on astral projecting instead? Yeah, it'd be cool if we can get some beacons going, but it is what it is. Trains are fun. How about tacos? Everybody loves tacos. Come on. Show me one person who hates tacos. Come on. Who fucking hates tacos? Like, they're just good. Depends on what's in the taco. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can get whatever you want in a fucking taco. Don't be ridiculous.
Zarathish donated $4.20. Toad in chat. I really want you all to listen to a song called The Webs. It's so hard to break a habit. Much love, less than 3.
Really great stuff. Thanks a lot for the $420. I'll definitely think about it later. Really great stuff. I'm looking for someone to fund my move to De Pierre, Wisconsin in search of pinball glory. Please message me with any offers of $300,000 and up. Janice is looking for a high budget. Joey Chestnut won hot dog contest. Oh, okay, that could be something to see. 2022 4th of July hot dog eating contest came right up and then recommended. 1 day ago. Who was participating though? Was Matt Stoney participating?
Show.
I feel like he probably wasn't
subscribed.
participating.
Can we get an Obama in chat? Happy 8 months. I love puffy puss puss inverted exclamation mark 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 inverted exclamation mark.
Thanks a lot, Peach Terps, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 8 months. This is an 18-minute hot dog eating contest from 1 day ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment when our country comes together as one.
No.
Derek Stevens in Las Vegas and Holt in Georgia.
It's
Matt
just hot
Davis
dogs.
in Charlotte. And everyone here in New York City.
It's just hot
We are
dogs.
one nation. It is the 4th of July. Are you with me?
It's just hot dogs, man.
And so now,
Look at those happy people. Yeah, they're happy, but like, come on. At the end of the day, it's just fucking hot dogs. Joey Chestnut's a pig.
Delbears just subscribed.
Thanks a lot, Delbirds, for the Prime sub. Really appreciate it. I don't think Matt Stoney's here. So it's not really the same thing. Matt Stoney's not here. You know, of course, Joey Chestnut's... Okay, look at that, dude. Look at that. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left, and Joey Chestnut already ate 49 hot dogs. He already ate 49 hot dogs. Already 49. He's got 16 hot dogs against the next guy. He's 16 hot dogs up.
It's right up there with Pine Valley. Joey hits the 50 mark. Still
three minutes left. Dude.
That's still a significant number. Michelle's looking in from the VIP lodge upstairs. This is fun. This is the most fun I've had all summer, and I've had a fun summer.
51 hot dogs.
Pretty much the whole contest. That was insane, but this is more insane. This is next level. And the crowd explodes.
You know the thing is? You know what the real thing is? Joey Chestnut is kind of like Gary from the Pokemon series. And Matt Stoney is like Ash ketchup. This is just Gary eating hot dogs alone. Ass Ketchup isn't here to be his rival. He's got no competition. It's kind of like a joke. He's got no real competition, you know? Gary's here, but Ass Ketchup isn't. There's no real competition in this. 53 hot dogs, fucking 57 fucking hot dogs. 63 fucking dogs. 63 fucking dogs.
Title number 15 for the greatest.
63 fucking dogs.
And despair, for he has surpassed the kings of Egypt, and the rock on which he stands is not a rock. It is the United States of America. With 63.
No offense, but the announcer's got fucking Parkinson's. Look at that mic shaking.
Hot dogs and buns for his 15th championship, Joey Chestnut.
63 fucking dogs. 60 fucking 3 fucking dogs. Fucking 63 fucking hot dogs.
Joey Chestnut, a run of 8 straight victories, and now a run of 7 straight victories for 15. The champ with Fitzy.
Like, you know what it is, you know. Matt Stoney gave up on competitive eating. He doesn't, I just bit my tongue. Matt Stoney gave up on competitive eating. There's no competition anymore. Tried to eat that too, huh? Go fuck yourself, dude. He had a bowel resection. 30% of his torso is a large rubber bag.
Online advice show.
Sundari4 just subscribed. PLS check Discord.
Thanks a lot, Sundari4, for the Tier 1 friendship package for 6 months. Check what? I don't have any messages. Can he eat 102 apple pies, though? I don't think anyone can eat 102 apple pies. Oh, the hot dog winner? I don't think I can show that. The regurgitator. And then he launches them afterwards. No, there's a different guy who launches the hot dogs. I don't think you can show that because it's considered vomiting or whatever, so you can't fucking really show that.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Chcon_cheered. X200. I bet Joey Chestnut could do the muffin challenge.
What is vomit against TOS? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Joey Chestnut could easily probably do the muffins. Joey Chestnut could easily do the muffins. Easily. Come on, it's not even that bad. It's not me, man. It's the rules of the website. That's, it's technically vomiting. What about your target experience? Not TOS? Not as long as you can't see it. If you can see people vomiting shit out of their throat, that's against the rules.
Zarathish donated $20.69. There, and there may be homophonic, but my cellular device be Obamaphonic. If you feel me, son, on jaw deadass full score hot face.
Okay, I do like that. My cellular device be Obamaphonic. Everybody in Cleveland got Obama phone. I love Obama. Everybody in Cleveland got Obama phone. My cellular device be Obamaphonic. Thanks a lot for the $2,069 donation. Really great stuff. We keep shit Obamaphonic big time. How many beers are you in? 2.5 and like this much vodka. I'm just chilling, having a good time, pimping on them. I wasn't even gonna stream today. I really didn't feel like it, but I did. I've just been tired for the last couple of days. Kind of fucky. So it's at the Malt, Arizona. It's a flavored vodka beverage. So if it says vodka on the can, It has to have vodka in it. How many subs do you have? Blah. I really don't know. I really don't know. The rest of Twitch is B tier, other than when you call Bastard Dave. Well, you know, I only ever really try and fuck with him for the most part. It's fun for me. Do subs get calls? All you have to do is call the phone number. All you have to do is call the phone number 732-359-2844. Whether or not I pick up, that's the fucking confusing part. That's the random part, whether or not I fucking ever pick up. I guarantee you, if you can call and you can hear the hold music, you're waiting. You know. How many subs? I could check. I don't ever really look. I don't really care that much. You know, when I see people with their sub count on the screen, and they have like the infinite goal, and it's like 4,000. It's like 4,500 out of 5,000, and then they get to 5,000, and then they make the goal 5,000 out of 5,500, and I'm like, where does it end? It's like your goal never ends. So why is it even on the screen? Are you bragging? Are you trying to encourage more people to subscribe? If you want to subscribe, just subscribe. I don't care how many there are. You know, just do it if you want to do it. Right now, my sub points, 1,407. That's my sub points right now. It encourages people to sub more. That might be entirely true, but I find it to be a disgusting practice. Almost a little sickening, in a sense. Almost a little gross. Almost bad behavior, you know, putrid, kind of gross, sickening shit. Totally agree. Well, because it never ends, you know. I've put a goal up on the screen before. It's like 100 subs and I'll do XYZ. Right? But the people who have the shit up on the screen and it's like 4,000 out of 5,000. Nothing happens when you get to 5,000.
Online advice show.
M4J Calicorn just subscribed.
Yeah, it's scummy, but you gotta get the bag. I've never really cared about money that much. I just do what I want to do, and if I get paid for it, then that's great. You know, being able to live my life with my cat in my apartment and eat and stuff, that's fine for me. I remember when you were deep throating the mic for every sub. That never happened, but I did used to deep throat the mic for every donation. Well, this is Twitch, home of disgusting, shameless solicitation of cash money. Yes, Sugar Daddy Shone, you are correct. But you don't have to play by the rules. You don't got to play by the rules. No one's going to force you to play by the rules. Magic Alicorn, thanks a lot for the Prime sub for 6 months. Really great stuff. Bring that back now? No way, the scale is way too large. I got a Helix carry for you after this. That sounds great. Love Helix. Gonna need 700, 1,400, 2,100, 2,800 coins. Gonna need 2,800 coins. When you get the 130-inch TV for when you have guests, are you going to get a new couch? Probably no. Probably not, no. Any dual missile come alerts? Dual missile come attack. So are people calling in right now? Yeah, I'm just not picking up the phone. 2,800 carries? No, come on. You get like 30 coins per run. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Like at worst, that's like Like 100. At worst, it's like 100 runs. Which, when you think about it, 100 days is only what? It's a quarter of a year. 3 months? Yeah, it's like three or 4 months or whatever. Three or 4 months for a superior Gullick set. That's not bad. Especially since you don't need the fucking superior Gullick scrolls on, or the advanced Gullick scrolls on Reboot. That makes things much more accessible. What's your credit score? I think my credit score is in the high 750s, low 800s. I don't really have much debt, and I've had some credible payments that I've been making for a long time, and I've never missed a payment on anything. They wouldn't finance me a hot dog. That's unfortunate. It's just Xbox, no exclamation mark, the song is ending. Oh, thanks a lot, Magic Alicorn, for the $1,000.
M4G Calicorn cheered. X1000, love you, Toad.
Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Magic Alicorn. $1,000 donation. Really great stuff. Really great stuff, Magic Alicorn. Really appreciate it. Fucking got him with this one.
To me. Can we hear it again?
Toad got his fucking Xbox out of the way. We got the fucking 600 restart, and then Emily with the fucking 1K all at fucking once. That's great. No, it's...
What a fucker. Regular job? Yeah, I have a regular job. I work at the AutoZone, selling people overpriced car parts. It's fucking terrible. Nothing worse than selling a elderly man a new steering wheel bobble. There's a part in the middle. It's a steering wheel sphere, and it's $700. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hello?
Hello, how can I help you today, sir?
Okay.
What's your online advice question?
Okay, I got a serious situation going on.
I'm sure it's serious.
I'm trying to remain anonymous, though, but...
No one here knows you, so why would you need to be anonymous from anybody?
Online advice.
My voice, I don't know.
Your voice for who? Okay, like, are all your friends watching this right now?
No.
Yes,
no,
and then why would you need to be anonymous? No one's going to fucking figure it out.
I just don't want people to be I just don't want people to know, like...
No, what? No one knows you.
I don't want to dox myself. You know, I'm not going to go, hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways.
That wouldn't change anything. Like, you know what's crazy is, like, plenty of people have the same name, you know? Like, if you have someone's name, it's like, you Google them and, like, you find 10 or 15 people.
All right. Do you want my name?
No, I don't want your name, but I'm saying, like, people come in here like, oh, I want to be anonymous. It's like, from who? Fucking no one here's looking for you.
Okay. Fair enough.
What's the fucking question?
But, okay.
That is Jake for sure. Are you Jake?
I'm not Jake.
Okay, there you go.
No,
one here
I'm
knows
not a Jake. Okay, well, okay, so, I have a girlfriend. Well, okay, it's, okay, hold on, I'll get to it, but we've been dating, so I'm a freshman in college.
I am bored of you. Thanks a lot for calling. Saying a lot and not saying anything. It's just... Okay, so, okay, well, so, okay, well, okay, so, okay, well, okay, so, okay, well, okay, so, okay. Fucking Christ. Just ask the fucking question, dude. It's just too much. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, just get to it, for fuck's sake. What is average family income in Canada? Fucking who knows? I don't know, less than fucking... probably less than $70,000 a year, dude. People are pretty fucked up here. It kind of sucks. Depends what you do, man. There's a lot of people who have regular jobs that don't get paid very much. The part of the country I live in has the second lowest minimum wage. I think right behind Manitoba now. I think people are still getting paid less than $11 an hour here, minimum wage, which is insane. And the place relatively, cost of living speaking, is relatively low still, which is good. It's the Midwest, there's not shit tons of people. It's not very dense. But still, like, people aren't getting paid very much, either way, across the board, You prefer being Canadian resident to America? I much prefer America in many regards. Taxes is high in Canada. Yes, taxes are quite high in Canada in exchange for almost nothing. Try living here, $7.25 an hour minimum wage. Well, no, that's federal in America. Most states have their own laws about minimum wage. And also the cost of living is much lower in America across the board. And also, do the math and look it up. $7.25 an hour American, that's probably more than you get paid in Saskatoon, minimum wage. So even getting paid way less dollar-wise, you're still making more in buying power than fucking Canada, right? But you get free healthcare and, monthly income, right? No one here gets monthly income. And free healthcare isn't free, it's socialized. So everybody pays for healthcare here. It's kind of like forced health insurance. Every citizen has to have health insurance here. And the way you pay the health insurance is through your taxes every year. So at the end of the day, you're still paying for health insurance. It's not free. You're still paying for it. And then B, the service that you receive is fucking terrible. The service you receive is fucking terrible. And I hate to be the crazy guy, because this is a crazy thing to say. It's a crazy thing to say. And people don't understand this. But I would rather go into debt and live than wait my entire life to see a fucking doctor and suffer and have my cancer and tumors grow. I'd rather go into debt and still survive than fucking die waiting to see a specialist. Maybe I'm a fucking insane person. Maybe I'm fucking crazy. Maybe I don't get it. You die on an MRI waiting list. Yeah, 18 months. Have fun waiting 18 months to see a fucking MRI technician. Dental, not included. Fucking scoliosis, not included. Tons of shit, not included. Eyes, not included. Go to the Canadian hospital. They go, yeah, something's probably fucked up, but we got to put you on a waiting list. Not how it works in Canada. If you are dying, you move up the list. Who gets to determine whether or not your life is worth being fixed? The government doesn't get to determine that. You're going to tell me that the government says that you're not a priority when you're sick? If you're sick, you deserve the right to be seen and be helped. It doesn't matter how sick you are. Really sick people should be seen quickly. Minorly sick people, they should also be seen quickly. Why is that a crazy idea? If you're sick at all, you should be able to see a fucking doctor. Not just wait. Oh, I'm just gonna wait. I can't walk because my knee is fucked up. But I guess I'll just wait because someone else is more sick. I guess my life is meaningless because someone else is more sick. Fuck off. Who gets to determine if you're a priority or not? If you're sick, you're sick.
Number 15, Red Tack S.
Lee Nerd 42069 cheered. X200, bro, I live in BC and you are spitting fucking facts. Someone clip this whole thing, expose the cocksuckers. I smack this bottle with you, sir.
Really great stuff, Lee Nerd 42069. I used to be from BC. Well, I mean, not used to be from. I was born in Vancouver. I lived there almost my entire life. But it's the same thing almost across the board in Canada. People who are not priorities just get to suffer and just be sick longer, because that makes a lot of sense. But it is what it is. You know, where does the tax money go? I don't fucking know. Obviously, it doesn't go to the healthcare system. What percentage of your paycheck? What percentage is taken out? I don't really get a paycheck that gets deductions because of Twitch. But at the end of the year, probably close to 35% for basically nothing. It's pretty fucking annoying. It's pretty fucking annoying. How many beer can you deck? Depends on the beer. My problem usually is I'll drink hard liquor and then I'll chase it with beer. So I'll be sitting around, I'll drink most of a 40, and then while I'm drinking most of the 40, you know, I've had 10 or 11 beer, and then next thing you know, I'm completely fucked up. It is what it is. You know. It's online advice show. Yeah, you know, we give people free help online. Yeah. It is what it is. Do you know your limit with hard alcohol? No. No, because when you're drinking, you're just... What's a 40? A 40-ounce bottle of liquor. 1.15 liters. You know, who does? When you're drinking, you're just fucking drinking, having a good time. You know, you just keep drinking, and then... You're like, well, it's time for bed, and then you wake up 4 hours later, and you're like, oh, I'm really sick. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hello?
That is so true. Thanks a lot for calling. That is so true. 40 hands is for the real ones. But yeah, but that's with Old English. You know, I could do that. I've fucked off 2 40s of Old English in a night. Easily. I wish I could get 40s here, but I can't. Do you ever tell yourself, I'm never drinking again, and then drink that night? Yeah, because that's the only way to start feeling better. If you're really hungover, the only way to feel better instantly is to drink a bit more. But there's a scale down effect, you know. You're really hungover, you drink a bit less than you did the night before. You're hungover, you drink a bit less than you did the night before. You're hungover, you drink a bit less than you did the night before. Blah, 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 right? And eventually you're sober. 5 or 6 days from now, you're sober. You just got to scale down a bit. You know, there's nothing better. When you're hungover, there's nothing better than waking up and either having a Caesar or a Chelada. Those are the best hangover drinks. You know, sometimes I go to the store and I'll buy booze, and I buy a 4-pack of Mott's Clamato Caesars. You wake up, you pound down 2 Caesars, you feel real good, you feel energized, tomato juice, you got good salt levels, you're not dehydrated anymore. What is a Caesar? It's a vodka, tomato, clam juice with seasonings and so it's like a Bloody Mary but Canadian. It's a Bloody Mary, but it's different in Canada. It's different. The clam juice changes the whole experience. Not 2 seizures, 2 Caesars. It's beer and tomato clam juice. That's a Chelada. A Bud Light Chelada is beer with Clamato juice in it. Clam juice. Yeah, it's tomato and clam juice. It's called Mott's Clamato. It's clam, tomato, Clamato. A Caesar is vodka with Clamato juice, seasonings, and a stick of celery. And that's a Caesar. That's like the perfect hangover cure, because you get some nutrients from the tomato, you get some booze that makes you feel normal again, and then next thing you know, you feel pretty good. Oh, because we both turned off the Xbox at the same time, you've been refunded your Xbox turn off. Okay, good information. I'll take any opportunity I can to fuck over Jamie. Any opportunity I can. Is he even playing the fucking thing anymore? What is he doing? Jimmy's fucking whack. He's being a bitch is what he's doing. That's true. Imagine squeezing clams to make clam juice. I think it's more like clams soaked in like salt water or something, and they kind of like bring on, the clam flavor. Does Canada have the plastic white styrofoam chelada cups with the chili powder? Canada doesn't have anything cool. You can't get boiled peanuts in Canada. You can't buy beer at a gas station in Canada. There's nothing cool in Canada. There's nothing cool in Canada. Canada's the worst place on earth. I recently turned vodka for gin. I like gin. Gin's good. Gin is good. Cool boiled peanuts. Yeah, I want to go to the gas station and I want to see some weird shit. I want to see boiled peanuts. I want to see King Cobra. I want to see Old English. I want to see all the brands of cigarettes on the wall. In Canada, when you go to the gas station, all the cigarettes are covered up. You can't see them. I want to go to the gas station. I want to see every cigarette they've got. Probably not going to buy them, but I still want to see them. No beer at a gas station? Not in Canada. Not in Canada. Depending on where you live. Some places have it, but most places don't. I want to go to Costco. I want to go to Costco and I want to get a $14 handle of vodka. You can't get that here in Canada. A handle of vodka cost almost $80. You can't get a handle of vodka for $14 from Costco here. It's bullshit, dude. It's fucking bullshit. It's the worst place. It's Grey Goose. Well, the French bottle is apparently made in the same factory that makes Grey Goose, but the French bottle is more expensive. Kirkland French vodka comes in a clear bottle, and the Kirkland American vodka comes in a frosted bottle. Different shape, different stuff. Okay? So I want to let you guys know that. Kirkland brand vodka, LOL. Well, it's real, yeah. It's real. They got two brands. They got the French and they got the American one. The shit's fucking awesome, dude. I'll show it to you right here. This shit is at $14. $14 fucking dollars for a handle of vodka. This shit's the American one. The Kirkland American vodka. $14. 14 fucking bucks for a handle. $14. And it's good. And it's good. And this is the French one. Not to be confused, because they're different. This is the French one. This is the Kirkland French vodka, which is apparently made in the same factory that they make Grey Goose in, on a contract. So the French one is apparently higher quality. It does cost a bit more. The American one is quite a bit cheaper. But Costco vodka, dude. You pay for the name and the bottle. I know you're not saying, Blandon, I know you're not saying that they're upcharging for the Kirkland brand. I know you're not telling me that they're upcharging for the Kirkland brand. Just watched 5 ads. Holy shit. I'm either really bored or I like you. IRLE, you can blame it on Twitch, because Twitch keeps offering me a deal to play more ads in exchange for a decent sum of money. And if you don't like the ads, no one's making you watch them. Do you understand what I mean? If you don't like the ads, no one's making you watch them. That being said, if you don't want to watch ads, you can subscribe. Or you don't have to watch them. You don't have to watch them. How much do you get paid? I can't say, but it's enough for me to want to do it. Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hello. Both of my parents died.
LOL.
No, not LOL. In actual real life. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, so I lost both my parents.
How?
And, okay, my dad died from cancer in 2020, and 3 months later, my mom and my grandpa were killed in a car accident where a big truck ran over the car.
Eesh.
Okay.
String of bad luck.
Yeah, it was bad. Okay, so
bit of bad luck then.
I'm 40. I'm 40 right now.
Oh, you're an adult. Ah, come on.
Yeah, I'm an adult. Yeah, I am living at their house, my parents' house now.
Yeah.
It's in a trust, and I'm living off the trust, which is not paying me a whole lot of money. And then I'm drinking a little bit. I probably drink like a 12-pack a night, something like that.
How big are you?
I'm about 160 pounds.
How tall?
5'10".
Okay, that's a bit. Okay, that's a bit for someone your size. It's a little bit more for someone your size. A little bit more.
Okay.
That's still not that much. A 12-pound. That's still not that much. Someone who's almost 6 foot, pretty big guy, 165 pounds. That's not really that much fucking booze.
Yes.
You're not getting paid very much. I mean, you could always downsize your life and just basically do nothing.
Well, I mean, they pay for the house is in the trust, so they pretty much pay for everything. So whatever I get from them is just kind of my spending, basically. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, get rid of the car. Get rid of the fucking phone. You don't really need that shit, right? Like, you can just live there forever. I actually do. I actually do need it.
Well, why?
I do need it. There's another property that's the north of our state that had a cabin on it, and my cousin likes to deer hunt up there, and I like to go up there too. Well, no, my cousin owns some property up there.
Oh. This is part of the trust?
My half is in the trust, yes.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Fuck your cousin, okay?
Yeah.
Get your cousin to pay out that cash, put it into a nice index fund, and live off the dividends and the growth, man. You got it set right now if you play your cards right.
Well, I do have some college money that I never went to college.
How much?
And I've probably like 90.
Okay. Did you invest it?
It's invested right now, yes, sir.
So leave it be. Get your cousin to buy you out of your half of the property that he likes. Take that money. Also invest it.
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah. If he likes the property, he wants to keep it. Get him to pay you out. Get your half. Reinvest that. Live off the dividends and the growth, man, and you're fucking chilling. What's the big deal?
Yeah. So what do you think about the drinking and
12 pack? That's not that much.
It's not too bad, and occasionally I'll smoke pot because the neighbor, somebody,
Someone's always got pot.
But I just can't. It's like 100 and something here every day right now.
You're spending 100 something every day.
No, 100 degrees outside every day.
Yeah.
So I just can't. I just sit in here. I sit in here, and this is my main thing. I sit in here in my parents' house, which I took care of my dad when he had cancer. He died in here in the living room because of COVID.
Yeah, the place is probably haunted.
So he was here. Yeah, maybe so. Well, it was for a little bit, I know. Yeah. Like I'm just sitting in here. And I, like today, I woke up and I got up at like 2 in the afternoon, which is kind of awesome, but
yes.
I'm not really feeling fulfilled.
You know why? It's because you don't have shit to do.
Well, that's true. I thought about getting a bicycle and maybe like riding around the neighborhood or something. I don't know.
I mean, maybe you could get a bicycle and ride around the neighborhood. You want something to do, and you can also earn money at the same time?
What's that?
Fucking get on Uber Eats, get on DoorDash, get on Uber normal. You got a car.
Yeah.
You can drive around and you can get paid for it. You can make a bit of cash, and you can do that whenever you want. You don't have to do it every day. You can wake up and say, I don't feel like fucking doing it. You don't have to. Next day you wake up, I kind of want to do something. Then you can fucking make a bit of cash, and you get out and you do stuff, right?
Yeah.
But what you got going on right now? If everything disappeared, if you didn't have any of this stuff, you didn't have a trust, you didn't have a house, you didn't have college money, you didn't have your cousin's half property, and you had to go to work every day, you'd be sitting around going, "Oh fuck, life sucks." You'd be sitting around going, "Fuck, I hate going to work every day."
Oh, and I'm bipolar too, so.
Yeah, well, I mean that's something, but still, if you had to have a job every day,
but I could still.
We're right, but you know what I'm saying? Like if you woke up every day and you had to go to work and you had to do all this bullshit, you'd go, fuck, this sucks. I wish I could just do nothing. And now you've got the nothing, right? You've got the greatest thing ever. You don't have to do shit.
Yeah.
And being bored with that, well, it kind of comes with the thing sometimes. But there are things you can do to fill your time and even benefit a bit. And even if you don't want to do that, just downsize. Spend the least you possibly can and get some cheap hobbies or whatever. Like learn origami or something.
Yeah.
Like just do something with your time. Find things and try different things.
Yeah.
Because if you had to go to work every day, you'd be waking up thinking this is bullshit and this sucks.
Oh, I would, because I worked at a factory before. Right before my dad got sick, I worked at a box factory, and this is where they hire like anybody that's just out of jail, anybody that doesn't speak English, and it's not pleasant sometimes. And I quit because of it. Like one guy, I was helping him on his machine and stacking these boxes and getting them ready, and he's running the shit down the roller line so fast that it's spilling on the ground, and he's getting mad at me, and I quit that day.
Yeah, so you don't want to go back to that. You just need things to do.
No. Yeah.
So go out.
I need something to occupy my mind, I guess.
Yeah, so go out and sign up for Uber Eats and DoorDash, and you can deliver shit when you want to.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do, and even then you'll fucking you can make a decent amount of money doing it too, which is crazy.
Some of my friends have, and they have made decent money doing that.
Right, so that's going to be the best thing for you, because that way you don't have to be tied down to a job, and then you can go out and you can make a bit of cash, and you can still have your freedom to not do anything ever, and then you try and find some fucking hobbies you enjoy, like playing video games or doing puzzles or reading a book or watching movies. Think about this.
Yeah,
think about how many movies there are out there. You can watch 10 movies a day and you would still never even make a dent in how many good movies there are.
Yeah.
You know, find a hobby. Watch a ton of movies and think about them. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's tons of things you can do. And the last thing that you should worry about is being bored because you've got unlimited options. Okay? Thanks a lot for calling, sir. You've been cured. Really great stuff. This guy's whack. You mean me or him? It is easy to get bored when you have nothing going on. You know. It's easy to get bored when you've got nothing going on. But you can always find stuff to do. What was he cured of? His boredom. Been cured of his boredom. It's gone. We fixed it. It's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What kind of vodka is that? Stolichnaya, corn and buckwheat. Gluten-free edition. It's pretty okay stuff. You know, I don't mind it. I enjoy it. There's so much to do in Maple. Yeah, if you started playing Maple Story, you'd have no free time. Save some jams. What is a jam? Save some James. What? Do you have a PhD? Yeah, in the philosophy of toad law. I would like to try that if I still drank. I'll be honest, it tastes like regular vodka for the most part. It didn't look like you were doing anything playing Maple Story, though. It was just flashing numbers. Yes, but that is kind of the whole game. That is kind of the whole game. Yeah, bigger numbers, flashing numbers, bright numbers, loud numbers. Ever had bison grass vodka? Yes, I think I have. I think I know what you're talking about. And I do think it's pretty good. Every time I bake chicken breasts, they come out dry. Any pointers? Bake them for less time. Get a thermometer and check for when the inside is done. You know? Cook it in a pan, marinate in yogurt. Yeah, yogurt's good, buttermilk is good, pickle juice is good. Pickle juice and buttermilk are good. Oven bag. I don't fucking trust that shit. I do not trust that oven bag shit, dude, because that shit looks whack. It looks like a plastic bag. Why the fuck would I bake anything in a fucking plastic bag? That shit looks fucking whack. Get a thermometer and cook and either cook your shit in a pan or bake your shit, you know. Song's getting close to over. Oh shit. Oh, I just spilled that on my ass. Here we go. LOL.
To be fair, he did have another one. Listen, to be fair, he did have another one, right? You motherfucker!
Has he finished a single song yet?
Holy fuck. I thought we totally had that fucking one in there. Rocksmith next. I can't. I don't even want to think about it.
Not one song. That is so fucked.
You know when you play Guitar Hero for so long and
that is so fucking dumb. Are you naked? It's none of your fucking business. That's none of your fucking business. How can we make it our business? You got money? Hi, welcome to Online Advice Show. How can I help you today, sir?
Hello?
Hello, how can I help you today?
Hey, man, how you doing? I'm a long-time listener, but a first-time caller. I'm just calling to see maybe you can help me. I'm just looking for some dietary advice.
Just stop eating, you fat fucking pig. Get out of here. It's very fucking simple. Simple concept. Do ma'ams ever call? No. My ass is on fire, and I can't remember eating anything spicy. Depends on the evening. Yeah, worms. It could be worms. It could be worms. Yeah. It could be worms. Favorite food? Oh, God. Depends on the mood. Depends on the mood. You know, chicken wings are good. Regular chicken's good. You know, chicken thighs are good. Any kind of chicken's good. Boneless or bone-in? Boneless, come on. Leaving the bone in is just difficult. It's kind of like it's like an annoying thing to do, you know. Chicken tenderloins. Here's the problem with a chicken tenderloin. If you get a good enough chicken breast, the tenderloin should still be on it. Okay? If you're buying decent chicken breasts, the tenderloin should still be on it. If you're buying them separately, chances are you're getting ripped off. They turn into chicken strips, though. Well, yeah, but you know, every chicken only has 2 tenderloins on it. Were you a butcher before, or is that just common sense? Well, to me, it's kind of common, I guess. But I have cut apart my fair share of chickens. So tenderloin is on top. No, it's beneath. Right at the back portion of the chicken breast. Very back, the part that connects to the breastbone in the front. So the breast will come off on the left and the right side, and then the tenderloin is connected to the breastbone. Have you butchered a cat? Never once. No, like top tier cut. Oh, well, no. Well, to me, the thigh, the dark meat's the best part of the chicken. To me, the dark meat's the best part of the chicken, in my opinion. I fuck with the dark meat for the most part. Honestly, chicken breast, it's never as good as the dark meat is, dude. The wings, the leg, and the thigh, it's the best part of the chicken. A place called Zaxby's here in America has best chicken tendies. Zaxby's is okay. But I don't think Zaxby's has all fucking tendies. I feel like Zaxby's has cut up breasts. Dark turkey meat over chicken dark meat. Nah, chicken dark meat is way better than dark turkey meat every single time. Isn't that what tendies is? No. The tenderloin is a part of the chicken breast, and there's only 2 of them per chicken, and they're generally around this wide and about this long. And if you're having real tendies, they're a bit more rare because, you know, every chicken you kill only has 2 tendies. Yet a chicken breast, they're quite wide and quite large. So a modern tendy is really just a sliced up chicken breast. And it's not the same thing. Not even remotely. What's your opinion on the McDonald's conspiracy? There's a fucking McDonald's conspiracy? The fuck's going on with fucking McDonald's? Yeah, chicken fingies, yeah. The sliced up breast is more of a fingy than a tendy. Different cut. Raising Cane's in Canada? No. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Official Cozy at Costco, buying a raw chicken is more expensive than buying an already cooked chicken, which is just kind of fucking weird. Like, how does that work? You're gonna tell me I cook this myself and you're gonna charge me more? You're gonna charge me more so that I have to cook it myself? Do chickens have fingers? Yeah, they have legs. You're telling me a grill cooked this chicken? Grilled chicken? It's not really the same as like chicken fried rice, you know? You're telling me a chicken fried this rice? You're telling me that a chicken fried this rice? Hold on a second. You're saying that a shrimp fried this rice? A shrimp fried this rice. On its own. Without any help. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I'm getting bored, I'm getting tired, and I'm also getting hungry. So we may as well just leave. LOL, get owned.